The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Welcome once again to the head, the tail, the whole damn thing, with industry professionals Mike D. McCarty and James Knight. Today's episode 50 with Flash Gordon and Masters of the Universe. When I saw Flash Gordon, I didn't think it was that good, but in contrast, and with a little time, it turned out to be fantastic. Masters of the Universe, well, yeah. Take it away, fellas.
Hello, and welcome to the Head, the Tail, the Whole Damn Thing.
Oh, we're taking a fantastical turn this evening.
We are. It's our 50th episode. Congratulations.
Holy shit. Yeah, congratulations to you, too.
Yeah.
Perhaps befitting that we're going to go all fantasy for this one.
Totally. We are really kind of stepping outside the box this time and going back to our childhoods. And the moment I saw the trailer for the second movie tonight, Masters of the Universe, I thought, should we pair that with Flash Gordon? Because it looks like we really should. And I think you immediately went, yes.
Yeah. But, you know, we've said since the beginning that we wanted to do horror, sci-fi, and fantasy. And we've touched on sci-fi a little bit here and there. We've had Alien and Predator Badlands and
the Megan sequel with Deadly Friend. I mean, those Deadly Friend's kind of horror, but
sure, but definitely both of them have that sci-fi edge to them, for sure.
Yeah.
But some sci-fi here as well, but I think Masters of the Universe, undoubtedly fantasy.
Yeah.
That mix of fantasy with 1980s Flash Gordon. Or
Gordon's alive!
Brian Blessed might say, Flash Gordon!
Did you know, and you probably do, Brian Blessed said that he spoke to the Queen at one point.
Yes, apparently.
And the Queen, not Queen, the band Queen, the Queen, Mother Queen.
Queen Elizabeth II.
Queen Elizabeth was a huge Flash Gordon fan.
Yeah, apparently they watched it in Buckingham Palace during the holidays.
Yeah. How fucking cool is that?
Yeah.
She told him at one point it was her favorite movie.
Well, you know, those royals have never been wrong about anything. So
that's right.
One more example of keen judgment exercised by a member of the British royal family.
Don't you go blaspheming in here. Don't you start to tell me right now that you don't like Flash Gordon.
Oh, boy. We're going to get into it then.
Oh, shit. Is this another Halloween 3 episode? Because
it is.
Flash Gordon is a gem.
Yeah, it's something. It's a movie I remember as a kid really liking. And then, subsequent viewings.
What's not to like?
Oh,
come on. How old were you when you first saw Flash Gordon?
Oh,
because when it came out, I was 12.
Yeah, sure. So I imagine a formative experience, just like The Howling, seeing what's her name in The Howling?
Marsha,
that's right.
Yeah. Marsha.
In The Howling, right?
Yeah.
No, I can't remember never seeing Flash Gordon. It's just one of those movies that I always remember seeing. And in fact, I've even seen, because my dad is a fan of like old-time radio shows and old TV shows, I've seen some of the original like Buster Crabbe Flash Gordon serials. Now, I never read any of the comics or anything, but I love the look. I love the look of those comics, and they show a lot of them in the opening title sequence to Flash Gordon. The sort of artwork and the look of those Flash Gordon comics is awesome, I think.
Yeah,
but the movie to me, and I'm going to
the movie really pegs the look.
I'm going to make some enemies right here because the movie is giving very much, to me at least, like Doctor Who vibes in terms of its effects and costumes. And
no way.
I am just not a Doctor Who fan.
I'm not a Doctor Who fan either. And we just lost 4 listeners.
Yes. At least.
Yeah. And to be honest, I've never watched Doctor Who. But
I've tried.
see it. I see the trailers, and I'm like, I'm just not interested.
I was interested. I tried. I really gave it a try because Doctor Who hit a resurgence, I don't know, 15 years ago. Christopher Eccleston came on, and then David Tennant was on, and then Matt Smith. Is it Matt Smith? The guy who's also in Game of Thrones, right?
Yeah.
Like they had a string of doctors who people absolutely loved. They went bananas for. So that show really hit a stride. And I have tried, man. It's just, as the English might say, not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
Not like Flash Gordon was for the Queen, apparently.
You know what, man? I'm just going to say right out of the gate, I really like Flash Gordon. I liked it so much that I watched it and went, oh, you know what? I should buy this on 4K. And then I bought it on 4K and it showed up 2 days later. Thank you, Amazon. And I watched it again on 4K and I watched it with commentary. And I was like, this movie is crisp and colorful and fun and campy, and it knows exactly what it is. And it's just some sort of weird little magical thing on its own.
Yeah.
Is it good? Not really. Is it great? Yes.
This movie for me falls in the Maximum Overdrive territory, where this movie is more fun.
A 4 coming.
Maximum Overdrive is more fun to talk about and to laugh about than it is actually to watch. Because Maximum Overdrive is hot fucking garbage, and so is Flash Gordon.
Oh boy.
But also watching it, I thought, oh, we're going to have a good time talking about this one.
You are not coming over for Christmas.
But do you have a little write-up or a little synopsis for Trash?
You son of a bitch. I do. I did a mini documentary.
A mini documentary, you say?
It's a 3-minute musical documentary. I hope you enjoy it.
Yeah. Is this going to be like a true crime documentary?
The true crime here is that you don't like this movie. I don't know if you know this, but George Lucas originally wanted to do this property. So he went to Dino De Laurentiis and tried to purchase it. And Dino said, no, I think I'm going to hire a director myself. Nick Rowe. Kind of serious to make it. Nick's approach was a little too dark, and Dino wasn't a big fan of it. Fire! Dino said to replace him. So months of pre-production were dangerously close to going right down the tubes. But luckily, Mike Hodges had just been fired from directing Damien Omen 2, and Dino De Laurentiis liked his face. Hodges! Savior of the Cineverse.
It's all for you, Dino!
During the long pre-production process, the budget had gone up. Cash! We need some more of it. They'll spend every lira. Take more than a year. What the budget for the cast, what the script, and for Sam Jones, who is the mighty Flash. Speaking of Sam Jones, Dino De Laurentiis' mother had seen him on The Dating Game, and that's how he got the job.
Crazy.
Kurt Russell had turned down the role because he was going to do Snake Plissken. And Arnold Schwarzenegger? Can you imagine what that would have been like?
Dale, I love you. I'm Flash Gordon, quarterback, New York Jets. Ming, I'm going to kill you. Ming, stop it.
The budget was now almost $30 million, 3 times that of Star Wars.
Oh my God.
Cash! We need some more of it. Danilo Donati, with a dream so grand, and a budget that's gotten out of hand. No one but the costume designer can use that golden check for more cash. More cash. Towards the end of the movie, Sam Jones and Dino De Laurentiis famously hated each other. In fact, Sam Jones walked off the set. They finished principal photography with body doubles and did all of his ADR with a voice double. When it came out December 5th, 1980, It only grossed $27 million domestically and another 14 worldwide. Technically, it was a flop. But the soundtrack was number 1 and went gold in both the UK and the United States. There you go.
Oh, bravo.
So, Brother James.
Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Did you like my little 3-minute musical documentary?
I loved it. It. Wonderful little recap there. And let me just say, I don't want to take anything away from this movie's influence or its status as a pop culture cult movie phenomenon, because there's a lot of directors out there and a lot of people out there who cite their love for this movie and how it influenced them and just it set fire to their imaginations. But oh my goodness, to think that this movie had 3 times the budget of Star Wars and it ends up looking like it looks is just mind-boggling. Just mind-boggling, because it is so over the top and campy and also so cheap looking sometimes. It is insane. Those lizard men, dude, those are some of the worst. And that's what I'm saying, like Doctor Who type special effects.
I'll give you lizard men.
Oh. And there's a bunch of fantastic costumes in it. And you mentioned, what's the costume designer?
Danilo Donati.
Yeah.
There also was the set designer who had worked with Fellini.
Yeah, and Fellini was actually tapped to direct Flash Gordon.
Yeah.
At one
Fellini
point.
had a couple of meetings with De Laurentiis because they'd worked together.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
To think that this was almost a Fellini film.
When Fellini ended up backing out of it, then Sergio Leone almost did it.
That's right.
Yeah.
Let's just
Flash Gordon.
Take stock of all the absolutely incredible talent that said no to Flash Gordon, because I think it's pretty indicative with the final product.
Well, Kurt Russell turned it down because he didn't think there was enough in the character. And then he went on to do Snake Plissken.
Well, Sam Jones certainly proved that true, because it is one of the worst performances of any movie we've covered.
Sam Jones wasn't even really an actor much. He had been in 10, right? A little bit part in Blake Edwards' 10.
Okay.
With
Derek and Dudley Moore.
And Dudley Moore, yeah. Not a bad movie.
Boobs.
Yeah.
It's got Dudley Moore in it.
Well played. Yeah. But yeah, he had only been in that, and he had done some soap opera stuff a little bit. And it was the mother-in-law of Dino De Laurentiis that saw him on the dating game.
Saw him on the dating game.
I like him. He should be a Flash.
He really was a football player.
He was.
A big guy.
Yeah.
In fact, they had trouble finding a stunt double for him, so he does a lot of his own stunts in this movie as well.
So did Dale. Melody Anderson. She did most of her own stunts too. And she had gotten hurt so many times at one point they said, you just can't do it anymore.
Okay.
She kept spraining things, bruising things, cutting things, scraping things because she's not a stunt player.
Well, it's a pretty fantastic, hysterical moment in this movie when her character is sneaking through the hallways with a laser gun and all of a sudden flips a cartwheel out of nowhere and blasts an alien with a laser rifle.
Yeah. She's running around with her high heels in her hand and sets them down and then comes around the corner. Yeah, it's good.
Does a cartwheel.
Yeah.
No, this movie is certainly campy and silly.
That's what I like about it. It's just Saturday morning cartoon fun, but to me, it's also very dark and it's also kind of hypersexually stylized.
Well, famously, there is a porn
Flash
movie.
Gordon. Yeah.
Yeah. But just watching this movie, I thought, how easy is it to turn this into a porno? You hardly have to do anything.
Man, some of those scenes.
Some of those scenes, it was like, can we just use the same set and costumes?
Yeah. Like when Anila Muti's character,
Princess Snatchula, she's getting whipped on the table, being held down
by the four
golden hands.
Yeah. And then getting Cat of Nine Tails whipped. Like,
Yes.
All right.
So 12-year-old Mike McCarty is totally into this movie.
Fucking loves it.
Yeah. I try to see through the haze of nostalgia when I'm looking at some of these movies and just judge them on their own merits. And, you know, this has a really great score on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it's like 83% or something like that.
Is that the critic score or is that the audience score? Because audience score, I believe.
Audience score is 69. Critic score is 83.
No kidding. Those numbers should be flipped, I feel.
I think both of those numbers are outrageously too high. Both of them.
You are wrong, sir. Gordon's alive.
Oh, God, Brian Blessed. Does he have the biggest mouth in the history of cinema?
And more teeth than a human should have.
Oh, my God. More teeth than a great white shark. That guy.
Yeah.
Christ. Yeah. More teeth than a 40-foot zipper, Brian Blessed. He's got more teeth than the Acme Comb Factory. Ridiculous.
The Acme Comb Factory.
Yeah. He plays Prince Voltan, Prince Hawkman, Prince Voltan, something.
Voltan. Yeah. Hey, at least the names are better than the second movie tonight.
It's true. It's true. But we'll get there. We'll get to He-Man and all of his buddies.
Yeah.
No, this one starts out, right? It's a shot of Earth, and you hear Max von Sydow's voiceover. You know, he's talking
Clytus, I'm bored.
Yeah, he wants to toy with Earth like a cat might toy with a mouse. And you see his control panel. He's got like earthquake, typhoon, tornado, hurricane, hot hail, flood. Wait, what was that?
Yeah.
Hot hail?
Hot hail.
All of
I love that album.
All of these natural disasters that he's causing on Earth.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time hot hail happened. Was it maybe never?
But he pushes that button. I think you get like a close-up on it, and then we're going to cut to... Do you know where this first part is filmed? It's like an airstrip.
Scotland.
Yeah, I was like, where's Flash Gordon taking his vacation?
Well, it's supposed to be New York.
What?
It's supposed to be the United States, but it is the Isle of Skye in Scotland.
There's nothing around. It looks like Flash was banished to Patagonia. Like, it really does. Like, there's literally nothing around.
Yeah.
He's waiting to get on a plane.
It's just him heading over to this small little plane.
Yeah.
And then Dale shows up. As well.
In a van. And yet another example of late 70s, early 80s, male-female dynamic relationships.
Yeah.
Flash is definitely a graduate of the Tom Atkins School of Romance. Because
he doesn't know her at all, but it's immediately right out of the gate like, how you doing?
Yes.
Oh, hey.
They get on a little puddle jumper plane, right?
Did you see? Robbie Coltrane lets her into the plane.
Is that who? See, I saw him in the cast list, but I did not pick up that was him. That's fucking Robbie Coltrane, huh?
Didn't have a speaking line.
Amazing.
Early Robbie.
But they get on the plane, and the pilots are all like, oh, I hope Flash Gordon had a good time on his vacation. Hey, Flash, sign this copy of People magazine for my son. Oh, yeah? No problem. What's your son's name? His name's Buzz. I'm like, Buzz, Flash? Who's fucking naming people in the future? What the hell's happening right here?
I was like, come on, really? You know, I was thinking more about the buttons, Ming's buttons for Earth.
Yes.
Murder Hornets, that should have been one.
Oh, yeah. That's legit, though. Murder Hornets exist. Hot hail.
I'm pretty sure there was one that said cancel friends.
Yeah, there was the button that had season finale Game of Thrones on it.
I was just going to say, release that to public.
But he does hit hot hail, and I think you see a couple of like...
Yeah.
Into the
isn't that
Patagonian
just
lake
something being ejected out of a volcano? Isn't that what those are? Flaming lava rocks?
Meteors, right?
I mean, is that what hot hail is? Is meteors?
But the captains seem not fazed by it at all.
No, they've seen more hot hail than you can fucking shake a stick at.
They take off, and it's not too long before they start hitting turbulence, and Flash is up in the cockpit, and he's like, maybe you should try getting above it. Like, man, let me tell you, airline pilots love that.
Yeah. When Flash tells them what to do.
Yeah, when you just stick your head in the cockpit and tell them how to fly the plane. Oh, yeah, good idea, Flash.
Yeah, I'm always a big fan of it when people talk to me like that.
Yeah, but Dale Arden, his girl here, is getting all scared. Oh, Flash. He's like, oh, don't worry about it. I'm taking flying lessons. I'm going to try and put the same inflection on it. I'm taking flying lessons back home, and all you need to do is ease up on the throttle a little bit. Like, I don't know what Sam Jones is doing for most of this movie.
But let's also nod to the fact that he didn't do any of his ADR and somebody else did. In 2020, Peter Marinker came out and said that he did all of the looped stuff for Sam Jones's dialogue because Sam had left.
But how much of it had to be looped in his performance?
This is the 80s, so a lot of shit had to be looped back then.
Oh, boy.
And this is a UK film, too, with like Italian crews. What's funny is if you listen to Sam Jones, he'll say 95% of his dialogue was looped.
Oh, really?
But this guy said it was like half.
Okay. A lot, regardless.
It was a lot. So sometimes his voice sounds a little odd, but the guy spent a lot of time lip reading, looking at it, listening to him, and then just mimicking him.
I mean, he does a good job at it because
Sure.
I can't really tell that he's being looped that much.
Well, it was a
The lip
secret
match
for a
is
really,
good.
really long time. That's another reason why this movie didn't. Yeah, it's a big secret.
Yeah, no
why
kidding.
this movie didn't do well is because Sam.
Oh, is
did
that
not
why it's no
promote it.
good?
No,
Oh,
it's because he didn't promote it.
okay.
You had no one to promote it except for like fucking Ming.
Listen, man, this came out 3 years after Star Wars. We are in the height of a kid sci-fi
Sure.
bonanza. You got all sorts of movies coming out around this time. This should have been a home run without a problem.
Yeah. But it's got hot chicks in it.
Yes, that it does. And I mean, like, Buck Rogers is coming around this time too, right? On TV, like a lot
Yeah.
of like similar over-sexualized space alien ladies. And
Who's going to win in a fight, Buck Rogers or Flash Gordon?
oh gosh, I was a big Buck Rogers fan.
Sure,
As
so
a
was
kid.
I. What was Buck Rogers' girl's name?
Colonel Wilma Deering. I'm
Oh,
just taking
yeah.
a guess at it. Maybe that was it. I don't know.
might have been
Played
something
by,
like
played
that.
by Aaron Gray. I don't know. Just
Could have been something like that.
Maybe.
I'm not sure.
But their plane is up in the air and like a big red storm cloud comes out and there's the hot hail and then there's a flash of Ming for a second flying towards the cockpit and then the pilots disappear out of the plane.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
No, I mean, that would happen, though.
And then Flash and Dale have got to get behind the controls and
Mhm.
they're going to crash land the plane essentially safely. I mean, here's some efficient storytelling for you because where do they crash land? But right in the country laboratory of Dr. Zarkov.
Yes.
Dr. Zarkov, who was fired by NASA for being a crackpot scientist,
Yeah.
now has his lab out in the country with Munson, his assistant.
Played by Topol, not Munson, but Dr. Zarkov. Played by Topol,
Played
Fiddler
by
on the
Topol,
Roof.
who was,
Yeah.
famous for his Tevye in Fiddler on the Roof. But Munson was played by William Hootkins.
Yes.
William Hootkins was also Porkins
Yeah.
in Star Wars,
Hell yeah.
and he's also in Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's right. Top men.
Yes, he plays Major Eaton in
Mhm.
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Wait a minute.
Yes, I know.
Porkins? Major Eaton?
Yeah, I don't know why George Lucas wanted to make a fat guy pun for both of them, but William Hootkins should be pissed about it.
What's your name? Tubbins McFatface.
Yeah, exactly.
George Lucas, stop it.
Fat shaming.
Yeah, what a dick.
Just sliding it in there. Sure.
Yeah. God. But, Topol got the role on a heads or tails coin flip.
What?
Yeah.
No.
What? No.
That's right, Mark Wahlberg. It was between him and Warren Oates.
Warren Oates. Who's
Sergeant
Warren Oates?
Hulka from Stripes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sergeant Hulka's going to shove this big toe so far up your ass.
Oh, no. It's definitely should be Topol. Is it Topol or Topol?
Well, it depends if you're Vulcan.
That's right.
You're welcome, Mom. I've heard both. So, but yeah, it was between him and Warren Oates up until almost right before they started shooting. They still didn't know who they were going to choose. And Dino De Laurentiis pulled a coin out and said, heads, it's Topol. And he flipped and it came up heads and they picked him. Apparently he makes a lot of decisions like that.
Oh, God. Okay.
Just like the decision of hiring Mike Hodges as the director because he liked his face, not because he had seen Get Carter and
Get
loved
Carter.
it. Yeah, because he had liked his face.
Okay. Wow.
Apparently, he would look at a pilot on a plane, and if he didn't like the pilot's face, he would get off and book another flight.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow. Always wear your makeup when you go to meet Dino De Laurentiis. Got to make sure you're looking your best. My
That's right.
goodness.
This has been a Dino De Laurentiis Making a Decision Minute.
It's funny that it was even that much of a decision because you get that look into Dr. Zarkov's past where he is a Jew escaping the Nazis.
Yeah, I
in
can't
World War
imagine.
II.
I can't imagine this being Warren Oates.
Yeah, and that's kind of a common trope in comic books around that time, around the 50s and 40s. Like Captain America has a very similar sort of thing with
That's true.
with the guy that makes the super soldier serum.
Yeah.
But Topol is a crackpot, he may be, but he's onto it. He knows that something has pushed the moon out of orbit and the Earth is under threat. So he's already got a rocket ship ready to go.
And a Roland Emmerich script in his back pocket.
Yeah. And Munson is like, fuck this. And then Dr. Zarkov pulls out a 38. He's like, you're going to get on this rocket ship with me and we're going to go save the world. But Porkins, like, he's out of there. Porkins runs out just as Flash and Dale come literally crash landing into the laboratory.
Yeah.
Again, efficient storytelling, right?
Yeah.
Why waste any time having these guys meet? He will force them onto the rocket ship to save Earth because essentially he needs another person on the rocket ship to put their foot on a pedal.
Yeah.
So that it can accelerate.
I mean, that's how rocket ships
G-forces
work.
won't-
I don't know if you know anything about rocket ships. Obviously
That's
not.
right. I need you to keep the door closed. So just hold it with your arms as we escape Earth's gravity.
It's rocket science. It's not brain surgery, okay? It's different.
But the rocket ship breaks Earth's gravity and it flies into outer space. You get some great shots of like the giant pencil topper floating through space.
Yeah.
Back in the original like Flash Gordon serial days, these are kind of awesome because you can see the string that holds the rocket ship shooting sparks out.
These are still kind of awesome because they're mimicking that look.
And this is a pretty great effect. Actually, I do really like this one. And then the rocket ship approaches the Imperial Vortex, which is like a colorful black hole.
Yeah.
I mean,
which is another thing that our second movie tonight has in common.
That's right. You definitely want consent before you approach the Imperial Vortex. You don't just want to go plunging your craft into the Imperial Vortex without asking.
Much like
first.
Flesh Gordon.
Yes. I'm telling you, it was low-hanging fruit.
Absolutely. Did you watch Flesh Gordon, by the way?
I did not, but I kind of wanted to after I saw Flash Gordon, because I'm like, it must be almost a 1-to-1.
I wanted to, too, and I still intend to. I haven't. I saw Flesh Gordon probably 20 years ago, maybe, and I don't remember it at all.
Yeah.
Other than boobs.
Yeah, this movie just alludes to boobs a lot. Doesn't really show you any boobs. I think the closest you get to boobs is Ming the Merciless has a costume at one point that has 2 circular patches on his chest that have like, it looks like nipples on him at one point.
Boy, that costume, that weighed like 70 pounds. He fucking hated wearing it.
Oh, there were so many costumes in this.
Yeah.
And speaking of costumes and how great they are, can we just talk about how dumb it is, the fact that Flash Gordon is wearing a T-shirt
that says Flash?
Flash on it.
But I totally want one.
Oh, God. Well, yeah, because your name's not Flash. But if you walked around wearing a T-shirt that said Mike on it, people would think you're a fucking idiot.
Mike.
He's wearing his T-shirt.
It is black again.
Oh, but the ship will get spotted by Ming the Merciless and his Mongo crew. He's got like a room full of guys that look like they have Viewmasters.
Those guys are fucking badass.
Those guys are cool. I do like those guys.
Those guys are like straight out of THX 1138.
Yeah. Those guys are cool for sure. And then you see the rocket ship landing on this craggy alien landscape. I called it Planet Frazetta. I mean, it's Mongo, but it does look like those old
Mongo just
pulpy...
pawned Game of Life. I don't know if you know that.
I do know that. A Mongo also like candy. But But it does have that very sort of like pulp science fiction book cover look to it.
Yeah.
They're crashing. Oh, everything here is still cool.
It looks great.
Look, I almost dig this movie right now, but then Sam Jones opens his mouth once again, and I'm like, oh, God.
What if you just look at this movie like it's a Queen fucking music video?
Do we want to talk about Queen for a second? Because
don't you blaspheme in here.
Listen.
Because this is a great fucking soundtrack.
Listen, when Queen is great, they are fucking phenomenal. When Queen is terrible, they are terrible.
No.
Yes.
You're not going to say that Queen is terrible in this soundtrack, because this soundtrack is great.
This soundtrack is actually pretty fun, but in our other movie, we get a little bit of Queen that is awful. Well, we'll get to it.
I got to disagree.
We'll get to it.
I got to disagree. But we will get to it. Okay, keep going.
So Flash jumps out of the spacecraft, and they're greeted by like a golden samurai Mongo police force. They're all in this gilded armor, and Flash says, "Hi, we're from Earth, friends," and sticks out his hand to shake hands, and then they fire a hand at him.
That's great.
Which
that was pretty great.
And we get like an unnecessary stunt when he does like a full flip over onto his back. And then gets choked out a little bit by a golden hand. Again, Flash Gordon. Flash and Dr. Zarkov and Dale are taken into the Mongo Palace, right? And we get some exposition so cleverly disguised by the actor that you'd never know. As Flash says, "Oh, it's like a police state." And Dr. Zarkov says, "Oh, that's good. Just look at all of these people just waiting to be led in a rebellion." Thanks, Dr. Z. I gotcha.
Yeah. That's good.
But wow, this set, huh? This set is something else.
It's great.
Giant Ming the Merciless statue heads.
Yeah.
It's just a little too open for me. There's a lot of great costumes and set pieces, but it just feels like it's done on and it is, but like a great big stage. It's almost like watching the stage production of Flash Gordon.
Yeah, I can see that. Sure. I love this fight scene, though. This fight scene, which was improvised.
Oh, my God. The fucking football fight scene?
Yeah. When I say I love it, I don't mean like, wow, that's a really good action sequence. I like how it's blocked, and I'm really, I like how they shot it, and the stunts are great. No, not at all. I just love it because it's so goddamn stupid.
It is stupid. It is stupid. But can we talk for a second about the variety of the costumes here? Because Ming is addressing all the people as they lead Flash Gordon and Dr. Zarkov and Dale in, and you've got like a kaleidoscope of costumes here. Birdmen and Brian Blessed and Prince Voltan. You've got lizard men. You've got like space Zulu warriors, Van Cortlandt Rangers, cosmic dwarves, monochrome furries, cellophane creeps, Robin Hood motherfuckers.
Oh,
and no one is wasted. Nobody.
That's right. Did you notice that when Muti or Princess, or what's her name again? Ornella?
I don't know. Princess Orgasma? I don't know.
Yeah.
Like,
when Princess Orgasma walks through, she's got like a little person on a leash.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Come, Fellini."
Oh, I didn't realize.
It's a little inside joke.
Yeah. Oh, very good. You also meet Gold Destro here. Dr. Clytus.
Yes.
Dr. Clytus.
You know that mask he had, whenever he would talk and open his mouth, it would make a loud click, click, click.
Really?
And at one point they were like, this isn't going to fucking work. We got to figure something out because this is all fucked up. He was screwing up sound takes. They weren't able to use things. They had to like take it apart, put it back together, figure it out to make it quieter till they finally got it to where they were able to shoot with it and it wasn't ruining sound takes.
Why not just take the jaw off and let him just talk?
I think he really wanted to show his face, but they wouldn't let him. They're like, no.
I'll bet. Dino does not like your face. You gotta keep the mask on. You flip a coin, you keep the mask on.
Director, I like the face. That's why I hire him. You wear the mask.
Oh, and Ming the Merciless here, Max von Sydow, right? I mean, he's so
Is
Chinese.
Is it Sydow or Sydow? Because I've heard both, and it's tough.
I don't know. I've
always
those
said
Max von Sydow.
No, I've always said Sydow. And then I've just heard so many people say it the other way. I'm like, fuck, have I been saying it wrong all along?
Yeah. Between him and T'Pol, I'm not sure how to say anybody's name.
What's it matter?
Max and Chaim. Of that, I've got. But Ming is so Chinese coded. My God. The Fu Manchu and the forked beard.
And the fucking reds.
Yeah, the red. His name is Ming, for fuck's sake.
Yeah. He has his own dynasty, you know. I don't know if you knew that.
Well, he's the emperor, man.
That's right.
But the Birdmen are going to give tribute to Ming, right? With the ice crystal. Yes, we've brought the ice crystal. But not so fast, says James Bond the Fourth, because fucking Timothy Dalton is in here, leader of the Robin Hood motherfuckers. And he's like, you all stole that. And there's a little bit of heated rivalry between Prince Voltan, Brian Blessed, and I think it's Prince Baron is who. Prince Baron.
Yeah. Couldn't think of a name.
2 titles. This is Earl Duke and King Count. Yeah, Gold Destro is like, cool it, everybody. And Ming is like, you, Space Zulu Warrior, you come here. And so we get George Harris plays the leader of this troop. And George Harris is in the Harry Potter movies. And he's also in Raiders of the Lost Ark. So 2 dudes in Raiders in this. Plays the boat captain.
That's right. Kanga?
I think so.
Kanga?
Yeah, I think that's it. And he comes up there and he's like, we'll pay tribute to you, Ming. And Ming's like, yes, show me your loyalty. Fall on your sword. And the camera shows George Harris's face, which is like, different galaxy, same bullshit.
What, motherfucker?
Well, he tries to take a swipe at Ming, and then the death orb that's floating nearby essentially freezes him, and then Ming sticks him in the belly.
Stick him in the belly. Thank you, General Patton.
And then Flash is like, this Ming is a psycho. And the floating orb heard that. This Ming is a psycho.
Who said that?
Stand before me. And then Ming gets a load of Dale Arden, and he's like, takes out his hypno ring and blasts her and turns her into like a sex pot automatically.
I mean,
she's feeling it. Huh?
That's an awesome ring.
Where can I get one of those rings?
Yeah,
that's
fuck
fucking
yes.
Sweet.
I like how they craft the shot where he's holding his hand out. He's doing like the, I'm crushing your head, but he's more like, I'm squeezing your side. I am caressing your breasts.
I'm feeling your boobs. Squishing your boobs.
Yeah. And she's just like, just kind of like arching her back and bringing her hands up. And she's feeling it for sure.
He's feeling it too. Prepare the Earth Woman for my pleasure dome. Or something. He's going to do some Kubla Khan shit to her.
Yeah.
Flash takes offense, though, because even though he met Dale like literally 17 minutes ago,
they're pretty close.
They are already. And this is that fight scene. This is that fight where Flash is getting his ass kicked. And I got to tell you, his tight khaki pants are not helping him any.
No.
He needs some Chuck Norris action jeans if he's going to whoop this much ass.
He totally does.
But it's not till Dr. Zarkov throws him like a football-shaped orb.
Yeah, it's like a Fabergé watermelon.
And Flash uses his New York Jets football skills to kick ass. But I have to tell you, if anyone uses New York Jets football skills, they're going to get massacred. Like, there's no chance. Flash is not going to stand any chance.
It was a different time. We're talking Smokin' Joe Namath time frames. Was that his nickname? Was it Smokin' Joe?
Broadway Joe.
Whatever.
Broadway Joe Namath. Yeah.
Smokin' Joe was a boxer, right? Smokin' Joe Frazier?
Smokin' Joe Frazier, yeah.
Have you ever smoked Joe Frazier?
What do I look like, Mrs. Frazier to you? This fight just goes on too long, though. Because, like, Brian Blessed is like, I'm being mischievous. I've tripped that one. I've bonked that one on the head with my club. Donk, didn't see that one.
Yes.
Oh, so
it's
long.
all impromptu. This fight scene, it's all impromptu.
Yeah, great. They could have cut it down by, like, a third.
I'll give you that. But it's funny. It's funny that they just kind of made it up on the spot. They had an idea there was going to be a fight scene, but they didn't really work it out. And then it was actually Brian Blessed that started calling football plays. and that became like, oh yeah, no, that's a good idea. Let's do that.
Well, yes, I guess something these movies do not have in common is fight choreography, because it's pretty intense in our second feature today.
It is.
But this one, they're just kind of winging it. And then Flash gets knocked out, and Ming is like, prepare him for execution.
Yeah.
Which is great, because he'll put him in some like leather jockey shorts. You get Flash and nothing but like leather. Like, I don't think he was wearing those. Like, he must have gotten them on Mongo. They didn't take off his khakis, and they're like, wow.
Princess Orgasmo was like, put this on him.
Yeah, I think so. There can be no other explanation. And I love, too, that their execution method looks like an electric chair, but then they're going to gas
chamber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, they couldn't quite figure it out.
I don't know. What if we had a both?
Yeah, we get another costume change from Ming here. He's all in black and has like a shiny black skull cap on.
Yeah. These costumes are fucking cool.
Yeah.
But they were also kind of falling apart. Like, Danilo Donati was such good friends with Dino De Laurentiis that he could basically do whatever he wanted. And if it ever came down to, you know, hey, this isn't really going to work for the shot, it would always go back to DeMilo does what he wants.
I guess he liked the look of his face.
Yeah, they would have to kind of work around the costume or the set design, even if it didn't make sense.
Yeah.
And there were so many rewrites continuously throughout the show that the actors rarely knew what their lines were going to be. Sometimes had them right before they did a scene, and at times just made shit up.
I'm telling you, man, that makes so much sense to me. When I look at what a mess this movie is, everything you just said makes total sense.
And yet it's a brilliant masterpiece, he says with a smile on his face, looking up to the left.
Oh, so yes, Princess Horny Pants is got the hots for Flash. So she's going to fake his execution so she can have him all to herself.
Yeah.
Dr. Zarkov, in the meantime, he's getting put under like the brainwash hypno ray. Right?
Yeah.
Let's talk about this for a second because,
This is the moment in the movie where it gets oddly dark and weird.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Yeah. There's so many dark, weird moments in this movie.
As he's lying down and Gold Destro, Dr. Clitus, and Frau Farbissina, or whatever she is. There's like another like female torturer there. Yeah. They got him shackled onto this table. The laser beam is like pointed at him, and there's a screen where you can see all of his memories. So it's like flashing back, and you see like him arguing with Munson to get on the rocket ship, and then him getting fired from NASA, and then like him studying. And then there's one where it's like, oh, he's having like a birthday party at his house, and they throw his wife in the pool.
And she drowns. Oh, she's dead.
Police are there, and they're putting a sheet over her head. And you're like, did you accidentally drown your wife?
Yeah, I thought that too. I was like, wait a minute.
What the fuck?
Huh?
And then all of a sudden he's like escaping Nazis during the Holocaust, and you're like, Jesus Christ.
So you escaped the Nazis, you killed your wife at your birthday party accidentally. I think.
But yeah, it goes all the way back to like him being born.
Yeah.
There's
kind of weird.
He's like obviously a newborn baby in the doctor's hands.
Yeah. And isn't there like a shot of a fetus too? Like an
I think
an embryonic sac fetus kind of boom, 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 boom.
Because the Mongo secret police here are trying to empty his brain so that they can fill it with all of their Mongo instructions.
Yes. Like candy, pun in Game of Life.
You got it. Instructions on how to punch a horse. But Princess Orgasma has smuggled Flash out of there. She's on a spaceship, and she's like, we're going to the Robin Hood motherfuckers because they will keep you safe. And he's like, do you at least have a way for me to call my girlfriend? And she's like, I don't want to let you call a girlfriend. And he's like, come on. So they use like a telepathy helmet.
Which is kind of great.
It is a funny scene. This is a legitimately funny scene.
It's funny because Princess Orgasmo's crawling all over him, giving him a lap dance while he's talking to Dale. And then he's like, wow, this girl's really turning me on. And Dale's like, what?
What are you talking about?
I got to stop thinking about her.
Because Dale has been, prepared in the pleasure dome of Ming the Merciless.
Yeah.
And he's like,
again, great costume.
Hey, look, just fake him out, Flash says telepathically to her. You're a girl. You know how to do it. And she's like, I guess. So she gets a slave girl drunk, essentially, in the next scene so that she can switch outfits with her and make her escape out of the chamber.
It's like MDMA that they're giving her, right? They're like, she's like, will it make me forget? And she's like, no, but it will make you not care.
Okay, bottoms up. And she drinks it and she's like, wow, this is great.
Yeah.
Okay. Not sure what the message is we're sending here.
Sure. Me either.
I don't want to do it. Have another sip. Okay.
All right.
Baby, it's cold outside. Well, Ming comes in. He finds the slave girl dressed in Dale's white outfit or whatever, and he's pissed. Find the girl!
When he comes in, it's really creepy, man. It's really creepy.
This
the
is
way
when
he like slowly starts to open his robe and
he takes his belt off like he's fucking Sweetback. Like he's about to superfly his way right in there.
And he just kind of gets down on the bed and starting to like caress things and move things apart. And then he moves the pillow and sees it's the slave girl. And I was thinking, man, this was about to get really creepy and rapey for a second there because she's obviously knocked out. And he's like, I'm Ming, I do what I want.
That's right. Fondle my Swedish meatballs. I'm Max von Sydow. Is it Sydow or Sydow? Don't talk with your mouth full. But Dale's in the hallway murdering guards. Casual murder, something these two movies will have in common later on. We're like, I'm pretty sure that you just killed someone there.
Yes. I just shot that guy in the face.
Blasting guards and carrying her heels in hand, doing cartwheels, hitting guys with the butt of her rifle and blasting them in the face. They all make that sound. They're
like pigs. They're all pig guys.
But the Viewmaster henchmen have like the whole place on CCTV and they see her escaping. So Dr. Clitus Gold Destro sends now Special Agent Zarkov, the brainwash complete, to go get her. And then they discover that Gordon's alive.
Gordon's alive.
When Dale and Zarkov get together and Dale says, Flash spoke to me telepathically. I mean, I guess it all makes sense.
Sure. Okay.
Oh, Ming is double pissed now. Get to the bottom of it.
Is this when we go back to Princess Orgasmo and the Robin Hood motherfuckers?
The Robin Hood motherfuckers. And this is the scene, of course, this is the scene I remember as a kid.
Me too.
Number one.
Me too. It's the tree stump with the holes in it. Stick your hand in and see if you get stung by the creature.
By the weird space scorpion. Yes.
Yeah.
The Robin Hood motherfuckers. And I'm calling them that because obviously green is the only dye on the entire moon of Mongo here.
Well, this is the moon of Arbor.
Yeah.
Because of trees?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
They worship a tree god. They're all vegetarians. Yeah.
Are they vegetarians?
I mean, I'm just guessing.
Okay. You're adding lore.
Wouldn't surprise me. And James Bond IV, Timothy Dalton is Prince Baron. He's there and they're having an initiation. And it's a tree stump with a bunch of holes. And then you got some red shirt guy who's like, I can do it. And he sticks his hand in there and you see a pulsing scorpion type thing. See, this is one of those things that as a kid, this freaked me out. You never actually see the scorpion sting the guy's hand. He just sticks his arm in there. It's like, and pulls it out. And there's like a little green tempera paint or something.
Yeah, like green poison on his wrist. Yeah.
Oh. And Prince Baron is like, I'll have to kill you now. And he's like, yes, please, before I go mad. Not the madness. Not the madness.
Yeah.
So, in this world full of laser guns and all of this shit, Robin Hood motherfuckers use rapier and dagger. Pulls out a rapier and stabs him.
Yeah. These guys are playing D&D on a Friday night.
Yes. Well, James Bond IV, not happy that Princess Snatchula has brought Flash Gordon. He's like, what is he doing here? Oh, have you gone mad? Your father will have us both killed. This is treason, bloody treason, I say. Timothy Dalton. And she's like, please, for me, keep Gordon safe.
I want to have sex with everybody.
Yes.
That's pretty much her whole character in the movie. Is,
Absolutely.
I want to have sex with everybody. Yeah. She was a pretty famous Italian actress. In fact, she was like one of the more famous people in the movie, especially in Italy. She had done a whole lot of stuff. A big model, too.
Oh, yeah?
And she was pregnant during this movie. Didn't tell anybody.
Oh.
But she talked to Danilo Donati about it and said, do what you can to hide the bump as it starts to grow. So there's a few scenes you'll notice where she has a bit of a tummy.
Really?
Because she's starting to show. Yeah, because she was pregnant.
This has been hey, we're going to make a baby in it. It's a buns in the oven.
A bun is in the oven. That's good.
Well, James Bond IV puts Flash in a cage and lowers him into the swamp with a bunch of red shirts here.
Pretty gross.
Yeah, and Flash is doing his best to keep everyone's morale up. I mean, like, a positive guy.
Sure.
Flash is an optimist till the very end here.
One time we were down 21-0 to the Raiders.
Yeah, and he's like, come on, Hawkman, you can do it. I think he literally says that. Hawkman's probably like, Flash, my name's Barry. I told you this like 3 times. You can do it, Hawkman. Keep your chin up. And then we cut back to Princess Spreadlegs is on the table and she's being whipped. And I thought, did we skip something here? The movie kind of just skips ahead. But Dr. Clitus, Gold Destro, and Frau Farbissina have discovered her treason and they're making her pay.
Yeah, throwing a little BDSM onto it. And I'm like, hell yes.
Yeah. And she's like, when my father finds out about this, you will all pay. And Dr. Clitus is like, why don't you ask him? And he hits a button and then like, there's Ming right there. He's got like a chalice full of Spanish peanuts or maybe there's like those little mints you get at an Indian restaurant, you know, those chalky white sort of mints. He's just popping them in his mouth like, it's fine. You can be tortured. I'm actually cool with this. Oh, no. What's going to happen to me?
I don't mind watching.
Oh no, what's going to happen? Please, I'm pregnant. Don't do it to me. Oh no, not my leather underwear.
Oh yes, your leather underwear.
Cut back to Flash in the cage, and Prince Baron, Timothy Dalton, has kind of contrived a little double cross for him. And he's like, I'll make Flash think he's escaped, but really, I'm just bringing him into the tree stump room where he's going to have to stick his hand. It's like, okay. I mean, the script's sometimes really efficient.
Yeah.
By any means necessary, push the plot forward. Like, you know, Lorenzo, that doesn't make much sense. It's okay. We're on a tight schedule here.
A lot of the actors, they didn't even know what the overall plot was.
Yeah.
I mean, they knew
Planet,
they knew Ming, they knew Flash, they knew, you know, Ming's got the girl. They knew that. That's about it.
Yeah, but no one's really even trying to write a script.
Well, someone's definitely trying.
On Thursday, it says we're back at the tree stump. So how do we get there?
I'm going to get you high today. Because it's Friday, you ain't got no job, and you ain't got shit to do.
That's right, Thursday and Friday.
So yeah, it says Flash is breaking out of the cage because one of the prisoners has a key. He's like, just so happens I have the key to the cage. All right, man. And we're going to cut over to Dale and Zarkov. Now, they have escaped Ming's palace, but the Birdmen have caught them, and they bring them to the Birdman moon, right?
Yeah.
Brian Blessed getting like grapes pushed into his mouth by a couple of Nubian beauties there.
Probably his idea.
Exactly. But I just
More
like
grapes.
I was like, ladies, not so close to the teeth. Watch out. Like feeding a fucking crocodile. Like, easy, easy. But when the Hawkmen bring in Zarkov and Dale Arden, he's like, yes, look, Ming will be so happy to see you. And he picks up Dale and he just sets her feet first onto like their feasting table.
Yeah.
Where they have a delicious feast of like hard-boiled eggs and
muffins,
wafer cookies and rye toast.
Yeah.
Radicchio.
Pretty sure there's some fondue up there.
It's fucking
Maybe
awful looking.
Some olives on little toothpicks.
How great would it have been if it was a bunch of worms and some seed?
Because that's what the birdmen eat.
Totally. That would have been great.
But they're just banging their heads into the table.
Yeah, right.
None of them use their hands.
Those ladies pop grapes into his mouth and he chews them up and then just spits them back into their mouth. That's how we do it in Hawk World.
Feed me like a baby bird.
Yeah, this is the moment in the movie, too, where Dale and Zarkov are like, please, you have to fight against Ming, and Flash will help you. And he says, Gordon's alive!
Yes.
It's such great, like, Royal Academy of Dramatic Acting reading.
I'm not sure why that line is so popular, yet it is.
It's just his inflection and his giant face and smile. Gordon's alive! I'm so incredulous!
Come on, this movie's great.
Again, like Maximum Overdrive, this movie is more fun to talk about than it is to actually watch.
We should watch this movie with people on the Discord. They would enjoy it.
Oh, but here it is. Flash Gordon is in the stump room, and Prince Baron,
The stump room.
Count Duke,
Yes.
the Earl King is Earl King, also played for the New York Jets, I think, coincidentally.
I'm sure. Earl the Twirl King. Yes.
He's like, aha, I've tricked you. Now you must stick your hand in the stump. And Flash is like, no way. And then he goes, coward. And Flash is like, let's do it.
American?
Yeah, don't call the American chicken. You know?
No. Jim Plunkett said that to him once, and he was like,
That's
no,
right.
fuck you.
Oh, Flash sticks his arm in and he pulls it out, recoiling in pain.
Oh my God, you gotta kill me. You gotta kill me.
Death is certain. Pulls the sword, and then Flash knocks it out of his hand. Ha ha! Tricked you, Baron. And then
What? No.
That's right.
That's right, Mark Wahlberg. He has Timothy Dalton down on the ground, the point of the sword at his throat, and he says, leave me alone, or some shit. And then drops the sword, and then just like takes a vine and flees out of their
fireman
treehouse.
pulls it out of there.
Dude, this is
Along
their
with,
home.
and Riff Raff chases him, right? Did you recognize it was Riff Raff? One of the fucking Robin Hood motherfuckers is Riff Raff from Rocky Horror Picture Show?
I did not recognize him.
Without hair. Riff Raff.
Amazing. A couple of the Robin Hood motherfuckers try to give chase, but James Bond is like, no, he's mine. Okay, just making it difficult for yourself, I guess.
Yeah.
And then Flash fleeing into the swamp. What is this? What is this monster? It's like
This
a
is
bloated
crazy, isn't it?
sack of
Yeah.
plastic bags and overgrown French cut green beans.
This is one of those really oddly dark, creepy moments of like, what the fuck? I mean, I'm not a fan of spiders. And this is obviously a bunch of spider legs and a fat, spidery belly that sort of wraps around him like an air sac. And it's kind of gross.
He's struggling against it. But then James Bond is there and he's like, pew pew. He shoots it. Just so he can kill Gordon himself, or so he wants to. And so he's got his blaster on Gordon. Your time's up, Flash. But then his blaster is knocked away by Hawkmen who are suddenly there.
Yeah.
Oh, Brian Blessed, or Prince Voltan, wants a word.
You know, in some of the fight scenes, Brian Blessed was making his own sound effects with his mouth.
Yes, he was going pew pew pew.
Yeah,
pew.
he was. And they were like, you got to stop doing that. And he just couldn't stop doing it.
Yeah.
And it's kind of endearing. I love that.
I'm sorry, I just cannot keep quiet.
It's so much fun chasing. Pew pew.
Well, he did have a blast making this movie.
Yeah. And he almost didn't get the job. You know, he had to fight for the job. Not to the death or anything, but
he would have done it. I'm pretty sure if anyone's going to fight to the death for the job.
He was a huge Flash Gordon fan growing up as a kid.
Yeah.
Prince Voltan was always his favorite character.
Yeah.
He was made to fucking play this character. And Dino was like, no. Dino was no.
When you look at Voltan in the comic books, It looks just like Brian Blessed. Like he was
Yeah.
perfect for this role. Absolutely perfect for this
Brian
role.
said the same thing. He begged Dino because Dino was like, no, we're not giving him the job. And so he came to him and said, look at me. I've got a big beard. I'm a big guy. I look just like him. I sound just like him. I am Prince Voltan. If you don't give me the job, I will die.
No, I don't like your face. Oh, hold on, let me flip a coin.
He said Dino thought about it and looked at him and said, I don't want you to die. And then gave him the job.
Oh, but they bring Flash back to the Bird Kingdom along with Prince Baron, where they're going to have a duel to the death. First, Flash reunites with Dale and Zarkov. And Dale's like, oh my gosh, Flash, you'll never believe all the things that happened to me. And he's like, oh, save it for our kids. And she's like, I accept.
Yeah. I've known you 2 days.
Oh, but yes, we get this amazing duel on this moving platform suspended over a 1,000-foot drop to the surface of the planet.
Yeah.
With whips and spikes coming up from the floor at random intervals. I mean, there's no kill like Overkill, right?
Oh, hell
His
yeah.
platform has got it all. As him and James Bond IV fight to the death.
Yeah, fight it out.
With whips.
Kind of great. And then Flash is victorious, and Prince Duke Earl is holding on.
Yeah.
And Flash reaches down to like, come on, help him up, help him up.
Extends the hand of friendship, man.
Oh, man.
That's right. Humans got it.
Humans
got it.
We're fucking legit, baby. I don't know if you know about the other shit going on in the universe. We're legit. Giving you the hand of fucking friendship.
So now James Bond is on his side, but uh-oh, here comes Dr. Clitus. Gold Destro is in the house again. And he threatens to blow the Hawk Kingdom to atoms.
Yeah.
Something that gets echoed a little later on. Oh no, we'll be blown to atoms. But they're not having
Using a line again. The one about the science.
James Bond and Flash throw Gold Destro onto the spiked platform.
Pretty gross.
The eyes and the tongue bugging out of the mask.
Meow. Meow. Destro scare. It's pretty great, pretty gross. I was looking at it, I was like, I swear that's a fucking sheep's eye and a sheep's tongue. But I looked it up. No, it's just prosthetics with the little fucking air bladder behind it to make them pop out.
Good stuff.
It's weird and shocking compared to the other things in the movie.
Yes, it is.
Again, it's
one
one
of the
of those
most
like
graphic part of the movie.
Nightmarish and shocking moments.
So James Bond and Flash are together. They're like, come on, Hawkman, join us. And he's like, fuck you. And he flies the coop. He doesn't want to have anything to do with it. So then they're like trapped on this floating platform because Hawk City is like floating in the air, like thousands of feet up, right? So Flash is like tearing the curtains down. He's like, come on, we can use them to make a parachute. Like, why are you fucking 8 years old? What the fuck?
Is that really a good idea?
You really thought this through, didn't you?
You get one shot at I'm trying to make a parachute out of sheets. To jump probably thousands of feet.
Yeah. Miles below. But luckily, Ming's ship arrives, right? The ship that has the big pointy nose cone at the end of it. It arrives with Ming himself, right?
Yeah.
Ming's ship arrives. It takes James Bond, Dr. Zarkov, and Dale away, but we don't see it. I think Max von the Merciless just says, take them away so Ming can have a moment with Flash where he's like,
yeah,
Flash Gordon, I like the cut of your jib.
Yeah.
How about I offer you your own kingdom with humans as slaves?
Earth. He wants to give him Earth, right?
Yeah. Flash ain't about it. Because he's like, well, what about Dale? And Ming's like, well, I'm going to marry her. Did you see what happened when I turned my hypno ring on her? That sex pot. She's just like a ball of repressed energy. She's going to blow through the ceiling of my palace. I cannot wait. I think he actually says she's good for breeding. Huh.
Yeah, he's got a point.
Ming sachets away, leaves Flash, and then they start blasting the Hawk Palace from afar. And you see Sam Jones is running from one side of the set
doing
to the
the
other.
old Star Trek.
Yeah, exactly.
Original series, Dutch angle. spark dodge.
But then he slips down a chute and he finds like a tricked out treadmill. It's a rocket cycle, but it looks like it's some sort of Nordic track that they've added a few pieces to. Yeah.
It's like a jet ski in the air.
Yes. And he gets away as everything blows up. Ooh, Flash is safe. So he radios down to Hawk guys.
Mm-hmm. Hey, anybody who's listening, I'm Flash Gordon.
Gordon's alive? Again? But he convinces him to team up with them. So back at the palace, Dale and Princess Snatchula get into like a cat fight on the bed.
Oh, yeah.
They throw the princess in with Dale, and there's silken pillows and hair pulling and whipping around. Okay,
yeah.
I'm down with this part of the movie.
Yeah, no, there's nothing wrong with this scene at all.
And Snatchula is like, please, I'm a changed woman. Don't you see? I have water coming from my eyes. I'm crying. That means I'm honest. And Dale is like, sorry, you still got dirty Mongo blood in your veins.
Yeah,
Jesus, like, Dale. Wow. I'm not exaggerating. She says that. Like,
she does say that, I know.
Jesus Christ. Don't give me any of that guff. You'll be cozy with Ming again in no time. I know it. And the princess says, no, look, here's some poisoned pellets. See, every night before bed, my father, he takes a power potion. So slip these poison pellets in his power potion, and there'll be curtains for the Ming. And Dale says, no.
Is she talking about like 80s Viagra? The power potion before bed?
Sure. Yeah. Dale says, no. I promised Ming I'd try to be a good wife if he spared Prince Baron and Zarkov. And keeping our promises is what makes us better than you. Jesus, Dale. Again.
Dirty Mongo.
Twice in one scene. Yeah. I was like, fuck, Dale, sweet on the inside.
Yeah.
Molten racist at the core.
If she hates one thing, it's Mongo people.
That's right. Well, Flash approaches on the rocket cycle, and they start pewing at him. But it was all a feint. He's just going to get close to Ming's palace and then go away, so they send a ship after him. And then Flash disappears into a cloud, hoping the ship will chase him, because on the other side of the cloud, there's like a whole legion of Hawk dudes.
Oh, hells yeah.
God, the action of their wings flapping as
they
sit there.
So fast.
Eventually, Ming's ship will go into the cloud, and this is when the Hawkmen attack, and this effect.
Yeah.
The swooping Hawkmen, the synth,
the Queen just ripping.
Wave after wave. See, at first, though, because the Queen will start ripping eventually, but at first it's just some really sad sack synthesizer as these Hawkmen are getting blasted out of the air by these laser guns, one after another, wave after wave. But when the Hawkmen get to the ship...
A couple of Hawkmen got fucked up on this movie.
Oh, yeah?
Brian Blessed even, because he did all his own stunts. His safety harness failed once and he fell straight to the floor. And was very lucky not to bust himself up or be seriously hurt. But there were a couple of Hawk stuntmen that got some broken bones because their harnesses failed.
Blessed fell right to the floor, and they were like, oh, God, I hope he didn't chip a tooth. And then they pulled up, he had actually broken the concrete floor.
Big piece of the floor missing.
There's tooth marks in the concrete. Jesus Christ.
There are 32 dents in here. Are you sure you're okay? I'm fine. There's splinters in his teeth. I'm a Hawkman.
Yes. But the Hawkmen land, eventually start making some progress. They're planting bombs. They're throwing Hawk grenades. And they eventually commandeer and take over the ship.
What's in a Hawk grenade anyway?
Just explodes in a bunch of sunflower seeds. Like shrapnel. Like chewed up sunflower seeds.
Yeah. Worm bits and sunflower seeds and little bits of shell, tiny pebbles that they found on the beach.
Some foil, some other shiny things that they've picked up along the way.
Yeah, they explode with some tinsel in them.
Oh, God. But back at the palace, now we got the pre-wedding execution of James Bond and Dr. Tevye.
Ah, the old pre-wedding execution.
That's right. That's how they do it on Mongo, baby.
A Mongo tradition.
That's right. A rehearsal dinner. Fuck that shit. Execution. But Princess Snatchula, she destroys the security cameras and busts them out of prison.
Yeah.
And there is that, I mean, it's the most fleeting line where Timothy Dalton and T'Pol are hanging from shackles on the prison wall. And James Bond is like, tell me more about this Houdini.
Yeah.
Right before she rescues him.
Yes. That's great. Oh. This is when Ilsa She-Wolf of the fucking Mongos gets melted down, right?
Yes. In just a second here, right? The ship is on fire. Flash is on his way back. Oh no, there's only 3.5 minutes until the moon destroys the Earth. They've been on the clock this whole time.
Yeah.
If you're on a different planet, and you got 3.5 minutes, I'm not sure you're going to make it in time, Flash.
It doesn't matter.
But it's time for the royal wedding. The ship is approaching, and the Viewmaster guys are catching the approaching ship on radar, so they charge up the lightning field. The Hawkmen got to punch out. They're like, Flash, there's too much heat. I've got to get out of here. Come on, Flash. And he's like,
we're birds. No. We can't fly through lightning.
He's like, no. Flash is resolute.
The ship doesn't have an autopilot, I guess.
I'm gonna kamikaze
maybe.
This motherfucker.
I've made a parachute out of sheets. I'll be fine.
Yes, I brought the curtains from your living room. I'll punch out. I'll bail out in no time.
I found some dishwashing gloves in the kitchen. I should be able to make it through the lightning field.
But he doesn't need to, because Zarkov and James Bond now have made their way to She-Wolf of the Mongos, who is controlling the lightning field.
That's right.
They set their phasers to liquefy, because they hit her and she just turns into like black sludge and runs down the stairs. She dies like on a set of stairs.
Kind of awesome.
The costume, like...
costume deflating like the Wicked Witch and as she's melting like a black candle. Pretty
Good
great
stuff. And so, yes, they deactivate the lightning field. But, I mean, Ming is on track, right? He's like, I'm getting married today and nobody is stopping me.
Mm-hmm.
So, of course, they have a priest, officiant who's like...
greatest vows ever.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are the ones I wanted at my wedding, but my wife wouldn't allow it.
She
didn't like the part about, and not jettison her into space.
Until you deem necessary. Yeah.
Oh, the ship is coming in on fire. Flash! Ah! Only a minute and 30 to go before the moon destroys the Earth. And then as the wedding party is overlooking the landscapes of Mongo, here comes the ship. The wedding guests are all like, ah! Dale runs into a corner and actually says, go, Flash, go! Okay.
Yeah.
Max von Sydow was like, oh, shit, and starts to run away as the ship comes careening into the Mongo palace and skewered the Merciless. That's pretty dope. I gotta say, as ways to go, this is pretty good. Skewered. Yeah. We'll cut to him pulling himself off the spiked nose of the spacecraft, green blood trailing behind him. And Flash picks up a big golden sword there, ready to dispatch Ming the Merciless once and for all. You fool! My life is not for some earthling to take. And then he disappears with ring magic.
Yeah.
Leaving nothing but his ring on the ground. His hypno ring. The death orb says, all hail Flash! You've saved your Earth! Hooray!
Freeze frame jump.
Queen music blares. Prince Baron is now Emperor Prince Baron because he needed another fucking title. Hawkman is General Hawkman. And yay Flash, thanks Flash is spelled out with bird
by the Hawkman
in the sky.
Yep. That's right. Snacking on seeds.
Cut to that ring. Oh, Flash didn't pick it up, but a black-gloved hand does pick it up as it says, the end. Question mark? Gung 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 gung.
Flash!
It's the end of the movie now. Roll credits. That's Flash Gordon.
I love Flash Gordon.
Oh, I do not, but it sure is fun to talk about.
Flash Gordon's what you want. It's an 8.
Oh, it's an 8.
It's 8 hypno sex rings.
Oh, gosh. This is 3 hypno-sex. Yeah.
There's
Movie's
no
terrible.
way that
This movie
is
is
not
terrible.
as
It's
good.
The acting is terrible. The acting is terrible.
Leprechaun is better than this.
Leprechaun is a better made movie than this is.
No, it is not.
Yes. This movie is poorly directed. It's poorly acted. The screenplay, the writing is for absolute shit. I mean,
I'll give you absolute shit writing, but I'm going to fight you on directed, the design, the colors, the costumes. Yeah, sure. Everything is completely impractical, but it's also kind of awesome.
Yeah. And you know what the thing is, though? Probably my biggest problem with the direction is that it doesn't know how to capture that design. Like, a lot of times you're looking at a lot of cool stuff, but there's so much like empty space. The director, I don't know, to me, rarely directs your eye to the things that are really cool and noticeable. Most of the time, I think this movie is terrible. But again, it sure is fun to talk about. It's just fun to make fun of.
Nicholas Roeg, who did The Man Who Fell to Earth and a couple of other things, was the first director, and he was on it for like 6 months during all the pre-production. He had a much darker, heavier themed movie, but the writer did the Batman TV series with Adam West.
Yes, that's right.
Yeah.
The writer was responsible for some of those very campy Batman TV series things.
Yeah, and it was under specific instructions because De Laurentiis wanted it to be fun and campy and colorful.
Yeah.
And Nicholas Roeg was going to do a completely different movie. So a lot of the artwork and stuff that they originally designed came from Nicholas's ideas, and obviously the comic strip and all that kind of stuff. But this was originally like a much darker thing. And that's why there's still a lot of weirdly dark things that are in it. That's all sort of like left over from that. But I just love it. I think it's fun, and I could put it on at any time and just leave it running in the background and chuckle. And it's so visual and stimulating and you know.
Yeah. I mean, as a kid, I remember holding this in really high regard. You know, fantasy movies were so bad for so long. And this is one of them that, like, as a kid, I just really latched onto. And then I remember seeing it again when I was in my 20s, like really being like, ooh, Flash Gordon, I'm going to check this out again. And just being sort of like, I never realized how bad this movie is. And this time, watching it again, I'm like, Jesus, there is zero character development at all in any of these characters. You know?
Sure.
Like,
yeah.
Flash meets Dale, and they're like, we're in love. And I guess so.
Yeah.
It says so. They crash land right at the mad scientist's lab. Like, get on the rocket. Like, everything happens like that scene in Alligator where he's like, yeah, so the guy was murdered by the alligator while he was snapping pictures of the killer alligator, which were getting developed. And here they are right here for us to look at in the scene as I'm talking about it. It's like, everything just...
Keep going. Yeah. The picture you want is deeper.
Yeah.
No, you're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Flash has a real charm to it that I cannot deny. And I love the soundtrack. It's like one giant fucking colorful Queen music video, and I like it.
Yeah. Well, it is something that it has in common with our second feature today, Masters of the Universe, which has a lot of music in it from Brian May, right?
Yeah. Brian May, heavily involved in both soundtracks.
Yeah. And Masters of the Universe also has that sort of science fantasy aspect to it. Where like, well, you're fighting with swords and laser guns. Okay.
Before we get into the second movie, let's tell people where to find us.
Ooh. Well, go to our Patreon. We're the whole damn thing at Patreon. You can join at the $1, $2, or $4 level. Any level gets you into our private Discord channel where we got a great community of people who are talking about the episodes and all things horror and sometimes video games and sometimes TV shows and sometimes whatever the hell we want. But it's a great
The $4 level gets you into the screening room for private screenings of movies.
And what are we doing this summer?
We do live shows. It's summer of 82 this year.
Summer of 82.
Next one is The Thing. this should be out by the time The Thing comes up, and we're going to have a special guest. One of the guys that worked on The Thing, Brian Wade, is going to be in there telling us about working on The Thing while we're watching The Thing. How fucking cool is that?
That's awesome. And normally we do like, we make a lot of jokes and we talk to the people in the chat window and we're sort of all just sort of having
a great time.
I feel like with The Thing, though, we might be a lot more just watching the movie and listening to Brian.
Yeah.
As opposed to
or asking him
jokes.
questions.
Yeah. Absolutely. But yeah, you can find us on Patreon, The Whole Damn Thing. You can find us on Instagram, The Whole Damn Thing 13. We're also on Facebook and TikTok.
Yep.
So yeah, check us out on the socials. Click.
Write a review.
Like.
Because we need them.
Subscribe. Ding that algorithm.
Yeah.
You know what to do.
We'll be right back after these messages.
Bum 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 bum.
Flash!
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the diva to get ourselves a treat.
Especially things to eat.
The popcorn can't be beat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
And now, on with the show.
And we're back. And we're moving on from Flash Gordon
to the Masters of the Universe.
2026's Masters of the Universe. Now, if this is your first time listening to our podcast, first off, welcome.
Yeah.
Secondly, because this is the new release, we will do a spoiler-free synopsis and review before we head to the lobby one more time, and then come back to spoil
the whole damn thing.
So yes, 2026's Masters of the Universe, directed by Travis Knight.
Yeah.
No relation.
No relation. Yeah.
Travis
Agent
Knight.
Johnson, Special Agent Johnson.
Who worked for a number of years and continues to work with Laika Studios.
Oh, is that where they do those little animated ditties?
The stop motion animation stuff like Coraline and Paranorman and Box Trolls. And I love those movies. I
know a guy, Tony Matievich, does a lot of work over there with those.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, making the puppets and working on the puppets.
They got a new movie coming out called Wildwood that looks really neat. I mean, if you like stop motion animation, they're doing just genius stuff in that studio and have been for many years. But he directed Kubo and the Two Strings, which is a really cool movie, and also directed the Bumblebee movie. Which
That's right.
Is hands down the best Transformers movie.
Are you crazy?
Well, I don't know.
Are you high?
No. It's the best Transformers movie by far.
I have never seen the Bumblebee movie because I assumed it was hot garbage.
Yeah, like all
Is
the
it
other
better than Flash Gordon?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, as a movie, like it's constructed and it has a vision and they took some time writing it. You know what it really has is Haley Steinfeld. She's the lead of that movie. I thought Bumblebee would be hot garbage. Absolutely. I thought it would be trash.
Bumblebee is a Bumblebee is an SS Camaro, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool.
Very cool. I think I watched that movie. It was like one of those things because my daughter was...
What makes you want to watch the... Okay.
My daughter.
The daughter.
And it was like, oh, we got to watch something with her. This has a female lead in it. I do not like those Transformers movies, but that one actually was really entertaining. Has a lot of heart to it. And
I worked on 2 of them. I painted Scorponok. Yeah.
Transformers movies are like Jurassic Park movies to me. Like, who keeps ordering these things? Who still wants to see these movies? I do not understand it.
It's all about IP, baby. And that's what tonight's movie is about. Oh. It's the IP. Even though this movie, Masters of the Universe, isn't making money.
Yeah.
Amazon is not worried about the fact that it isn't making money because it owns the IP and it still has plans. They're still talking about a sequel.
Wow, really?
Yeah. And it could even be like a straight to streaming kind of thing because they know that there is an audience there. Gen Z is the audience that goes to the movies the most right now.
Sure.
But this movie wasn't made for them.
I know. Yeah.
It was made for Gen X.
It's funny you bring that up. You know, as we were researching Masters of the Universe, I have an old friend who was like really into Masters of the Universe.
Masters!
I gave them a call. It had been a while since I had talked to him, but because I know he's really into Masters of the Universe, I was like, oh, let me just record this. And I thought I could play it on the podcast. So,
sure.
Here we go.
Hello?
Hey, Skeletor.
Yes?
It's James Knight. How are you doing?
James Knight? I haven't heard from you since your parents had that garage sale back in 91.
Yeah, I know. It's been a while, but I saw they have a new Masters of the Universe movie out. So, I thought maybe I'd reach out and, we can give the old imagination a spin. I got some of the old toys, so maybe we can give it a go, for old time's sake.
Aren't you a little old to be playing with action figures?
Well, humor me. This IP meant a lot to me when I was a kid. Besides, Barbie made a ton of money and was critically acclaimed, so we got a green light.
Listen, I was kind of enjoying retirement.
Oh, come on, man. You'll be...
I don't know.
Look out, Skeletor. Once I find my power sword, I'll be back to save Eternia.
Okay. Good luck with that, He-Man. You're trapped on Earth in a dead-end job.
Well, it's only a matter of time before I find my sword and get warped across space. I've got my he-bags packed with blatant fan service, inside jokes, relentless digital effects, and colorful retro-futurist science fantasy.
Like Thor Ragnarok?
No, it's not as good.
Dungeons and Dragons? Honor Among Thieves?
Also not as good.
1980s Flash Gordon?
Yeah, it's closer to that. The new movie even has some Queen music in it.
Yeah.
Dude, that movie is not great.
You shut your bone hole. The movie holds a special place in my heart.
Like He-Man action figures, I'm guessing. Look, man, He-Man, I don't want to dim the power of Grayskull here, but who is this movie for?
It's for adults who love fantasy. All the better if you know the toys and, you just want to have a good time and unplug for a while.
And for kids?
Yeah, I'm sure plenty of dads will drag their sons to it. Just like moms drag their daughters to Barbie.
Barbie was legitimately good.
Hey, this is going to be legit good, too.
Okay, if you say so. I guess I'll ready myself for battle. And soon, the power of Grayskull will be mine.
Yeah, but we're not going to use that voice. They cast someone else.
What? Those bumbling boobs? Who could replace me?
Yeah, they got Jared Leto.
Jared fucking Leto? Are you out of your mind? I have a skull for a face and a muscle-bound 240-pound body. Why are they using Jared fucking Leto?
Well, he's doing a cool voice.
Oh, is he? Is he really? Fuck you! I'll get you next time, He-Man!
Hello? Hello? Skeletor? Oh, man. Yeah, he got a little upset there in the end. But, Mike, are you willing to play with the Masters of the Universe again, or are you selling this one off in the garage sale?
Oh, man. This is a tough call, to be honest. How much can I get for it? Because I want to like this movie more than I do.
Oh, yeah.
But I don't hate it. Tyler hated it.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Tyler hated it. He was mad.
Text.
Yeah, he wanted to burn the world down because of it.
I think that reaction is a bit extreme.
Absolutely,
honestly.
It is. Because I did not hate it, but I wish I could love it more.
Yeah. No, me too. Listen, I wasn't joking. This IP did mean a lot to me.
Sure.
Like as a kid,
It meant a lot more to you than it does to me because I never really watched the cartoon all of that much.
But I was that age, man. Like,
Yeah.
I had a ton of Masters of the Universe action figures. I had Castle Grayskull. I had fucking Snake Mountain. I mean, I was all in. I think Masters of the Universe was like second, third grade for me. So
yeah.
I was all about it and all about
So
the
is there a
cartoon
lot of
and
fan
everything.
service for you in this
boy.
movie?
Oh, tons. Like I recognized pretty much everything in this movie. But all that being said, having seen the early trailers for it, I had really low expectations for it.
Sure.
And I went in with really low expectations, but also kind of a hope that like, well, if I go in there believing and thinking that it's going to be really bad, then maybe if it's a little bit better than mediocre, I can be happy with it.
Yeah.
And like you, I just ended up wishing I liked the movie more than I did.
Yeah. It has some legitimately funny things in it.
Oh, yes.
It has some legitimately well done things in it.
Yes. The fight choreography is actually pretty damn good. And they trained very hard.
Yeah.
The the guy who plays He-Man is Nicholas Galitzine, I think.
Galitzine or Galatine or
Camila Mendez is Tila in this. And the two of them did a lot of training, physical training and stunt training for this. And I think a lot of times the choreography is really cool.
Sure. I hate the digital stuff. There's too much really bad, not great digital in this movie.
Yeah, no, it's like the visual effects artists spent so much time wondering if they could. They didn't stop to think whether or not they should. Yeah. That's a problem I have. We talked about it in Predator Badlands. It's like, just because you can make it look this way doesn't necessarily mean that that's what the movie needs.
Yeah.
You know, it gets over the top with that stuff. And to your point about the humor, there are legitimately funny moments in this movie.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, a lot of the jokes just fell flat for me.
Yeah.
Like I found myself most of the time just sort of sucking the air through my teeth. Like, oh boy, you know, kind of being embarrassed at the joke that they were telling rather than enjoying it for the laughs.
There's one joke that fell so flat for me, I didn't realize it was a joke until other people talked about how bad of a joke it was. And then I was like, oh, that was supposed to be a joke?
I also think there's some miscasting in this movie, too. And from some actors that I really like Alison Brie, I think is terrific in most things. You know, I loved her in
kind of lost in this movie.
Yeah. Oh, well, I loved her in Glow, and, you know, we talked about her in Together, and I think she's really good in that. But, like, this movie, just not right for that part, I think. You know, they were trying to stick that silly, sort of campy tone of the cartoon and still make, like, a legit action fantasy movie.
Yeah.
And Alison Brie, as much as I like her, is not really campy in that way.
Yeah.
But also, and, you know, Skeletor talked about it on that phone call. Jared Leto?
Yeah.
Why?
That is odd casting.
Look, some people have big problems with Jared Leto.
It doesn't even sound like Jared Leto. What's the point of Jared Leto?
Because he and Travis Knight, the director, really worked on the voice he would have because they wanted to try and strike a balance between the campy tone of the cartoon, but also make him legitimately threatening as a villain.
Who's the guy that voiced him in the cartoon?
The guy's name was Alan Oppenheimer.
Is that guy still around? Why not use him?
I don't know. I mean, that might have been too much. You know what I mean? Yeah, He-Man, you fools. He's a little maybe too much.
It might have been what was needed, though. Crescendo!
But this is the thing. It's like Skeletor's got a skull for a face, so you don't see Jared Leto's face, right?
Listen, he's got a skull for a face. He's a bad guy.
I think they said that. They did say that in the movie.
Yeah.
But you don't see his face. You don't see his body because he's wearing like a suit because Skeletor is a big dude and Jared Leto is built, you know, like fucking me. if you can't see his face and you can't see his body and he's using a different voice,
What's the point?
why cast Jared Leto at all?
Because Jared Leto isn't very big, so they made him look bigger too.
That's what I mean. Like he's wearing like a suit.
Yeah.
Like every aspect about the performance is kind of artificial.
Yeah.
And I personally don't think Jared Leto is a bad actor. I think he's been good in a lot of stuff I've seen him in. I don't know why he was cast in this. It's just fucking crazy to me.
Yeah.
Now, I was talking about this with my wife and saying, like, why fucking Jared Leto? And she actually said, and I'm sure he's tired of people not seeing his face, but my wife was like, yeah, what was Andy Serkis doing? And I was like, oh, Andy Serkis would have been perfect.
He could have done a great voice too.
He would have done a great voice, and I think he would have struck the right tone of threatening and campy and would have given us something original, which is what he needs. Because a lot of times, I don't think they get the balance right. Skeletor's jokes fall flat, and sometimes, honestly, maybe this is just me being an old man. I was like, what did he say? What did he say?
Yeah.
I think the tone of voice gets in the way of the punchline sometimes.
Yeah. There were some sound issues with this movie, I think, because there were times where I couldn't understand what was happening either from like the dialogue. I was like, what?
Okay.
What? Huh?
Yeah. It was mostly with him that I got tripped up a few times. But yeah, I think choreography, good. Story, the story is fine, I guess. I mean, they're taking it from the cartoon show and the old comic books that used to come with the characters.
Yeah. And there's like a Kevin Smith Netflix series, right?
I think so. I never watched that one.
I've heard good things about it. It made me think that maybe I should check it out.
Yeah, I don't know.
I said that kind of Canadian, didn't I? I don't even know.
Boy, you're going to watch that Masters of the Universe again, eh?
Oh, yeah. I'm going to check it out.
Oh, by the power of Grayskull.
Oh, yeah.
That's the sorceress. She's going to tell you what it's all about. Get that power sword there.
Oh, yeah.
Can't just pick that up at the Canadian Tire. But it's obviously made by people who have like a lot of reverence for the cartoon show, and they wanted to respect the fan base. So I can get behind that. I think that's cool. But I've
heard a lot of the fan base saying that they really love this movie too.
Yeah. It's actually got a pretty good Rotten Tomatoes score right now. It's at 86%.
Wow.
For the audience score.
And what about critics?
69, I think.
So it's
68.
Almost exactly like Flash Gordon, but flipped.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. That's interesting.
There are some good practical effects in this too, right? It's not all digital garbage in this movie.
There's some good makeups in it, for sure.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Some good makeups on the characters, because it's one of the hallmarks of the Masters of the Universe IP is all the different characters.
Yeah.
And they try and treat that with the requisite level of reverence and silliness, because there is a lot of silliness built into it. But again, that leads me back to my biggest issue with the movie is that the laughs just fall flat for me too often. And I find myself a little bit embarrassed by this movie. And nothing was more damning to me than when I went and saw this in the movie theater. There was a dad who was about my age, and he had his son who was probably 10 years old in the movie theater, and they were sitting in front of me, and I was like, I cannot wait to talk to that kid when this movie is done, just to be like, hey, what'd you think, man? Did you like that movie? And he didn't make it halfway through the movie before they got up and left.
Really?
And I was like, oh, shit. Okay. So that actually made me a little bit sad when I was in the movie theater watching this.
I imagine. They walked out?
Yeah.
Nobody walks out of movies anymore.
Well, kids do. A lot of smaller kids, little kids, they don't have the attention span to watch.
Maybe he pooped his pants. That's possible. Did you smell anything funny did he walk out weird when they got up and left? Was it?
I did not notice.
Okay, because it's a distinct possibility.
Yeah, you're saying that as if that has happened to you before.
It is not. I'm just saying it's a very real possibility that you could accidentally poop your pants and have to use your own underwear as. Anyway,
you poop those pants, you get rid of that underwear. You just put it right in the trash in the bathroom. That's it. You bring some extra paper towels with you into the bathroom stall. You take your pants and your underwear off. Put the underwear in the paper towels so that you're not carrying some shitty underwear, and you throw it right in the trash. I mean, I'm just saying, hypothetically, if this were to happen to me, that would be a good plan of action to take, just in case you end up pooping your pants.
This has been a what to do if you poop your pants minute.
But what do we want to rate Masters of the Universe with?
I mean, Swords of Power?
Swords of Power.
It's such a unique name.
You know, I've seen critics go either way on how they handle the silliness of the names in this, and I actually thought they did it pretty well.
I think they did it great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Swords of Power. I will go first, since you did Flash Gordon.
Yep.
I really wish that I liked this movie, and I think it is worse than mediocre, and I'm giving this 4 Swords of Power.
Wow. I'm giving it 5.
Okay.
They have achieved mediocrity. I would watch a sequel, but I would not race out to the theater to see it.
Yeah, again, low expectations, but hope in my heart. And then after about the 3rd joke didn't land, I was like, woof, okay, I'm in for it now.
Yeah, I didn't love the guy Galentine's.
I don't either. It hurts me to say it.
Something about him, I just didn't buy him. He's Australian too, isn't he?
Yeah. This movie
not that
wanted
that's got
to be
anything to do with it.
I looked at Thor Ragnarok, right? Because
I haven't seen that, by the way.
Oh, God.
But I've heard good things.
Thor Ragnarok is great.
Yeah?
As far as those Marvel movies
go. It's like a Thor
go,
comedy, right?
It's one of the best Marvel movies, yeah. Thor Ragnarok is wonderful. And then Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, also, this has some of those vibes. And, like, those movies are legitimately funny.
I like the D&D movie.
Me too. I like it a lot, actually. I think it's got a lot of funny moments, and the jokes land. And I think the thing is, like, the leads have the charisma to really pull it off.
I don't think any of the actors have the charisma in this movie.
Yeah, despite some of the actors I know being charismatic.
Idris Elba?
Yeah. I mean,
kind of a waste in this movie.
He does his best, and he sports a fantastic stash. But stash really does not a performance make, no matter what.
He's got a detective stash for sure. Yeah, he's got Burt Reynolds fucking driving the Bandit 1 stash.
But yeah, this movie doesn't have the humor like those other movies I was talking about do to really pull you through and help you buy into all the silliness.
It has the humor, just not funny.
It's trying.
Yeah.
It's really trying hard.
Yeah.
And just not succeeding.
And I didn't. Well, let's take a break. Come back and ruin the whole damn thing.
And see who has the power.
Yeah.
We're happy to have you with us this evening and want you to enjoy every minute of your stay here. And while you relax and stretch, visit our concession where you'll find something to please you. There are ice-cold drinks, delicious sandwiches, ice cream, coffee and snacks, and many other pleasing treats. Our foods are fresh and tasty, our drinks satisfying and refreshing. They're so good.
And
we're back.
Yeah. There was so many Easter eggs, so much fan service in this movie.
Too much?
I mean, there was stuff that slid past me. It wasn't until I did a little research afterwards.
And I was know about 60% of it.
Holy shit. Beyond just all of the characters and the Dolph Lundgren cameo that we get.
Yeah. I mean, I got that one.
Sure.
That's a terrible movie.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
And I also saw that one in the movie theater back in the day.
Yeah. When I came home from the theater of seeing Masters of the Universe, I put on that one because it was on Tubi or something. With
Dolph Lundgren and Courtney Cox.
Yeah. And I was
Langella,
like, okay, yeah, let's, I'm rubbing my hands together. I'm getting into bed. I got a bottle of water. I'm like, yeah, okay, let me check this out. You know, I've just seen the other one and, not so great, but this might actually be fun. I got about 15, 20 minutes into it. I'm like, wow, this is really bad.
Yeah, it's terrible.
And I remember Tyler telling me that he was embarrassed walking out of the movie theater when he went and saw that because it was so bad. He actually walked out. Yeah, he said it's one of the few movies he's walked out.
Wow. Oh, do you think he pooped his pants too, like the other kid?
I don't know. Maybe we should ask him later.
Nice.
He stuck out this one, but hated it.
Well, this one begins with some voiceover, right? I mean, first thing you get is the MGM logo, and the lion is
Cringer.
Yes, Cringer, Battle Cat, the green tiger in it. I'm just like, okay, cool. I'm into it so far. Little voiceover, like, where do I start? And essentially, Adam, the main character, Nicholas Galatzine, or Galatzine.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying my best here, Nick. Sorry. He's telling us all about Eternia, right? The science fantasy, I don't know what you want to call it, swords and laser guns, spaceships, shields and axes, and giant gauntlets that they punch people through walls with.
It's a 25-minute sequence.
The opening of this? Setting the table. Super colorful world. I'm okay with it in the beginning. And I knew going into this, we're going to get a lot of digital fucking craziness. And so
immediately I was like, ooh, I wish this looked better.
Well, it is very much of its IP. Do you know what I mean? Like saturated colors and quirky costume designs and things like that. And
I think this movie should have been more like Flash Gordon. To be honest, it should have been campier and more colorful and more over the top.
Well, I know that they were trying to strike a balance here, and I really think they were going more with like
failed.
You got to see the Thor Ragnarok. Then I do think the aesthetics of the movies have some things in common.
Now, let me ask you this: I gave up on Marvel movies a long time ago, so would I be lost? If I watched, okay.
No, not that one. I mean, there may be some things that you don't get, but it's not like you necessarily.
I mean, maybe it's unfair for me to say I gave up, but there's a lot of them that I haven't seen.
No, Ragnarok is great and definitely worth checking out.
Okay.
Definitely.
All right.
But yeah, this 25-minute sequences you're talking about, he's given us the whole rundown on Eternia and how it's the heart of the universe. And the heart of Eternia is Castle Grayskull, and the heart of the heart is the sword of power, and I swear I'm not high, he says. Which I'm like, okay, funny, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, I like that. I chuckled at that.
The sword's protected by the sorceress, and this is Morena Baccarin. Mm-hmm. She's Deadpool's gal in the Deadpool movies, and she was in Firefly as well.
I have seen all the Deadpool movies.
Yeah.
I do like those.
Sure. Lots of fun.
Yeah.
And we're going to cut to young Prince Adam here, the Prince of Eternia and his mom, and he's not a very good fighter. And
I hated this kid.
Idris Elba is the captain of the guards, and he's trying to train this kid to be a warrior, but the kid's a little bit of a runty goofball, Everybody towers over him, kicks his ass.
I wanted to trip him and have him drop his lunch. You know what I mean? I wanted him to fucking spill a milk on his shirt and cry. This little kid annoyed the hell out of me.
Yeah.
We're going to kick a dodgeball into his face. My bad.
Yeah, he was getting picked on a bit. And his dad, too, is like, my boy, look at him. He's so weak. This is no place for the weak. The king actually marches out to the training yard. He's like, attack me with the sword, boy. It does not go well for this kid.
It does not.
Knocks him down. He's like, this world is no place for the weak.
Yeah.
It's James Purefoy from Rome. And God, so many other things. But I always think of him first as Mark Antony from Rome.
James Purefoy is meant to wear period clothes.
Absolutely. Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes. See, he fits in this movie. And I don't want to say it's just because he's British. I don't want all these people necessarily to be British, but it certainly helps sell it.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, I agree.
And yeah, things are not going to stay peaceful in the kingdom for very long. When Skeletor attacks with his cadre of henchmen, you got Beastman and Spikor and Triclops. Spikor, yeah. There was no Stinkor. I know Stinkor was one of them as well.
Really?
It didn't make,
was Vagino one? I'm asking for a friend. What would Vagino look like?
Labiel, I think, was their name, actually.
Sure. Yeah. Helmet Head was one.
No Merman. No Manny faces. No Clawful in this one. Yeah. Clawful had a big lobster claw on his arm that had like a switch on it you could pinch things with. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Clawful.
Yeah. This is so great. Prince Vestor, he's got like a vest that has like all these pockets on it.
Oh, I thought you said asbestos. And I was like, yeah, he has a cloud that gives you lung cancer if you get too close to him.
He makes you itch.
That's right. Yeah, but they come busting through the walls, and pretty soon, Man-at-Arms Idris Elba, a.k.a. Duncan, is like, take the children, flee, I'll hold them back. And so he has to fight against Trapjaw as the king and the queen, and Adam run to safety, right?
I like the Trapjaw makeup.
Yeah.
Tyler hated it, but I like it.
Yeah, it is very true to the cartoon and to the action figure. I had Trapjaw. My Trapjaw got chewed up by our dog, Jesse. Remember Jesse?
Oh, I remember Jesse. Sure. So
Trapjaw had a bunch of puppy teeth marks in it. Me. Trapjaw had like an arm you could take off and switch out, so there were different guns and hooks and things like that. And I think one of them just got completely eaten by the dog.
Nice.
Because there was the other He-Man guy, Rawhide, and unfortunately, Rawhide disappeared.
Rawhide got chewed up.
Yeah, boy.
Yeah. But the makeup effects in this movie are pretty good. Barry Gower, who's done a lot of work, The Last of Us, Stranger Things.
Oh, cool.
Game of Thrones. He's the guy that heads up all that shit.
I think these guys'
makeups
look
are great,
actually.
Yeah. No, they're awesome. They're awesome for sure.
Very cool.
Who's the big red one with the white streaks on the face that had the horns? Who's that guy? Because
that guy's name is Goatman.
Oh, Goatman.
Yes, yeah, Tom Goatman actually, but they all just started calling him Goatman.
Okay,
he never had an action figure. I don't think. I think he was just featured in one of the cartoons.
Okay, but he was my favorite in the movie as far as like the makeups go.
He's kind of the most metal of them all.
He is.
Who's the guy that looks like the devil?
Yeah. Who's the guy that looks like a Dio album cover?
Yes.
He's the last one in line, isn't he?
That's right. Arch enemy of Molly Hatchet, He-Man's friend and confidant.
Molly Hatchet would be He-Man's friend for sure.
They got Ram Man and Fisto are helping Man-at-Arms.
Yes, they are.
But they are no help right now as Trapjaw comes in and fights with Idris Elba. Idris Elba taking the gun out of the holster and
shooting dudes in the face.
Yeah. Fuck off, dudes. Come into my castle. Come after my king. You get laser bullets in the face. Bam, bam, bam.
There's some legit murder in both these movies.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. I started wanting to keep a body count for He-Man because I'm like, He-Man, you are fucking killing dudes right now.
Yeah.
You know this.
Especially when he gets that gun.
Like 10 at a time.
Yeah.
10 at a time.
I was like, oh, shit. He just fucking pulled a wild bunch out of the end there.
Oh, but Trapjaw will end up defeating Duncan. Oh, no. And Duncan only saves himself and Tila as he jumps out the window as the castle tower explodes behind him.
Yeah.
And Skeletor and all his henchmen corner the king and the queen. Yes. You fools! And the sorceress sends Adam through a portal with the Sword of Power. Adam's mom, the queen, says, send him to my home world. So Adam goes to Earth.
Is this lore for the show?
Yes. In the cartoon, He-Man's mother is an astronaut who crashes on Eternia.
Oh, you pulled a Planet of the Apes, huh?
Totally, yeah. And also, apparently the Earth woman crash landed on Eternia, and Eternia's king was like, oh, hold on, everyone, I'm going to fuck this alien babe.
That's very Ming the Merciless of him.
Right? Yes. Something else these movies have in common.
Yeah.
But yes, her last name was Glenn. I think a little tip of the cap to John Glenn.
Sure.
And so that when you see Adam in the real world here in a little bit, you'll see his name tag says Adam Glenn. So
that's right.
They're keeping all the lore very tight in this movie. because, nerds will be the first one to be like, that's not how it was. That's not how He-Man works. Oh my God, this movie's such shit. As Adam is flying through the portal, he loses the sword, right?
Yeah.
Because the sorceress had been like, whatever you do, don't lose the sword. It's your only way home. But he loses his grip on it. The sword goes off into the ether, and he lands in like a pond in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
And we cut to Adam
I'm on a date.
Explaining all this to a girl.
Yeah. Who's like, I have to go.
Yeah, she is not impressed. And yeah, girl, get the fuck away from this guy.
Seriously, if you were on a date with somebody and they told you a 25-minute story about how they're from another planet, I'm impressed she made it that far.
Yeah, and the whole point of it was everything will be fine as soon as I get my weapon. As soon as I get my hands on that sharp weapon again.
That sword I've been missing, the Sword of Power. That's its name, by the way.
Check, please. She's out of there.
The whole time she's just fucking Instagram, scrolling, liking. Sword of Power. Yeah.
Adam will go back to his apartment where he interrupts his roommate who's watching The Notebook. Which, funny.
Secretly watching The Notebook, crying.
Yeah. He's hiding the Kleenex and changing the channel on the remote. So really, the roommate could be watching anything.
Yeah.
He could be watching Flash Gordon.
That's a really, really good point.
Hiding the Kleenex and changing the channel on the remote. Oh, yeah, Adam is dejected. Nobody believes his story about the sword. Now he wants to find the sword, and we flash back to him being bullied at school because he drew a picture of Ram Man as a historical figure. And
Ram Man is historical. Yeah.
A question gets begged here, I think, of like, how did all this happen? Like, how do you have a life? How do you have a job? I mean, this movie's not interested in telling that story, but
thank God, because it'd be a 4-hour movie.
I know. I feel like they could have taken maybe 5 minutes here, given us a montage of something, and just helped us understand that this kid has grown up his whole life searching for his tribe and has always felt like an outsider, which I think is what this movie is trying to tell us. It just is not really successful at that message, in my opinion. Like maybe a little bit of a tweak here could have helped drive that home a little bit. But no. Late for work the next day, we're going to see he's got a boring HR job, and he spends all of his time looking for the sword on like message boards. Have you seen this sword? He's drawn all sorts of pictures for it, looking for this sword.
Honestly, there's probably 1,000 swords that look like that sword. I'm just saying.
Well, they went through a lot of designs for that sword, too, for the movie, which is funny because in the end, they were like, just make it look like the cartoon.
Yeah, it's just the cartoon. Okay. All right.
Just make it look like that.
I hated his boss, by the way, the HR chick.
Susie. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, my God.
I did like that she said she had to give him a little bit of a ream job. And he's like, a ream job? She's like, yeah, I got to ream you out here. I got a legit chuckle out of that bit.
All right.
She's like, you need to stop spending all your time, work time, looking for a sword. You're starting to freak out your coworkers.
Especially Daryl. And then you see this guy peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
And then he gets caught and he hides.
Yeah. Yeah.
And doesn't He-Man say, hey, Daryl?
Yes. Adam. He's not He-Man quite yet.
Yeah.
Although he meets He-Man sort of in the gym when he's trying to work out. And this is when you get your Dolph Lundgren cameo.
What's the line? It's not be well and prosper. It's
good journey. That's what
good journey.
Good journey. And holding up the fingers. That's how they would say goodbye in that Dolph Lundgren
movie.
Masters of the Universe movie.
But not the cartoon.
No, just the movie. But as he's talking to Susie the next day, and she's like, listen, I will fire you. We will fire you if you stop looking for the sword. Bloop, bloop. He gets a little text. I found your sword. $300. It's yours. And Adam can't resist. So job or no job.
Yep.
He's going to go get the sword. Leads him to the Fright Zone. It's like a comic shop somewhere.
Yeah.
And I guess there's tons of Easter eggs in this comic shop. And he asks people there. He's like, do you have my sword? And everyone looks at him like, what are you talking about?
It's a lot of like almost trying to be gay jokes. Like he's picking up on everybody.
Yeah.
I'm hitting on you. Do you have my sword?
When the guy eventually says, like, I'm the one who sent you the text, he's like, to be fair, everyone in this nerdy comic shop looks like they might have a sword.
Yeah.
And then one guy's like, I have a wizard staff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. That was funny.
But the guy who says, like, I have your sword $300 and it's yours, like, he doesn't charge him any money. It never materializes.
No.
What is this? Because the sword is in the hands of like a big fake
mascot
Conan type figure, like a 6 foot tall statue or mannequin.
Where when he's trying to get the sword out, it falls over on him and it looks like they're having sexual intercourse.
Yeah. And I think it's Turok the Pillager, I think is the name of that thing. And the shop clerk there is like, can you please stop ravishing the pillager?
Yeah.
I mean, kind of sounds funny when I say it, but it felt a little flat and it's a weird sort of slapstick moment. And this is when in the movie I started going, what the fuck am I watching here?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So just a little Easter egg too, that Turok character, that is like an early design for He-Man. Like before they came up with the final design for He-Man, that's was one of the
Turok
ones.
the video game?
No, that was the dinosaur.
Raptors with a fucking
bow and arrow.
Yeah.
No.
Pretty great.
But he manages to get that sword out of its hand and he holds it aloft and he says, by the power of Grayskull. And nothing happens.
Yeah.
Shit. So he just runs out of there. But you can't just steal expensive props from a comic shop. Trust me, I know. Because the next day...
and that's Patreon content.
The next day, there's a knock on his door, and the cops are there to arrest him.
Mm-hmm.
So they take his sword, and they throw him in the back of a cruiser, and they're driving, I guess, taking him to jail. And they're like, oh, nice sword, Highlander.
Yeah.
And there's some more lat jokes here.
Well, the male cop says, nice sword, Highlander. And then the female cop says, yeah, King, it like tries to say 3 different things and then just says Highlander at the end. And the other guy sort of looks at her. I found that slightly amusing, but I was like, is this Melissa McCarthy, but not?
Yeah, I don't know, man. Again, I just found myself going, ooh, yikes. And then we get the 4 non-blondes, what's going on, needle drop, right?
Sure.
Because
that was like a He-Man meme, right?
Yeah. As they're driving them along the highway, they start seeing all these cars are parked and people are fleeing, running past them, and cars are getting pushed out of the way. And what's going on plays over this next part. And that was like a popular He-Man meme. I mean, if you can find it on YouTube, it's been out for like almost 20 years at this point. It's like an old meme. And it was just like a little tip of the cap fan service thing. But honestly, for me, it kind of doesn't work. I'm like, why is the song playing?
I didn't catch it because I don't remember the meme.
But Beastman, one of Skeletor's henchmen, is in the real world, and he is smashing cars, and he is coming towards Adam, and he lands on top of the cruiser, and he's going to presumably snatch our hero here, but Adam grabs the sword, breaks the window, runs away, and will be rescued by Tila, his old friend.
Mm-hmm.
And there's some little cat and mouse between the parked cars as Beastman is trying to sniff them out. And Tila's a bit like a superhero, leaping off bridges and doing stuntman roles and things like that, while Adam is trailing behind her, kind of
he's trying to follow her.
Fish. Not very successful.
Yeah.
And then product placement so clever, you might never notice it's there.
The Amazon truck that hits Beastman?
Yes.
I was like, oh, thank you, sponsors.
Yeah, there you are right there. Just a truck full of money just running into Beastman.
Jeff Bezos at the wheel.
Yeah, Tila says, hey, the sword actually sent us a signal when you held it aloft. Why did it take you so long to send us a message? It's been 15 years.
I kind of lost it.
What? Let's get to my ship. So they go to the park where there's like a crowd of people looking at this spaceship, I guess, that she's brought in there. Open the pod bay doors, Hal. Mm-hmm. They open up. She and Adam get on. Beastman tries to follow, but gets shaken off as they fold space and get off Earth. Not before, though. He's standing outside the door of the ship, and he's like, See, I told you guys. You didn't believe me. Well, not you specifically, but you kind of represent everyone in my life who didn't believe me.
Yeah. I did chuckle at that. I also chuckled at the ship that talks.
Yeah.
She's like, let's get out of here before this gets weird.
And the ship says, getting weird.
Yeah.
And they fold space through a rainbow kaleidoscope tunnel.
Just like Flash Gordon.
Yes. And like Thor Ragnarok. And Tila says, hey, look, prepare yourself. Things have gotten a little shitty since you left. Skeletor kind of burned Eternos, the city, to the ground. And Adam's like, why would Skeletor do this? He's bad.
He's got a skull for a face. Totally reminded me of that Mitchell and Webb look.
Are we the baddies?
Are we the baddies? Yeah, the two Nazi SS guys. Are we the baddies? We've got skulls on our caps. Lots of people have skulls. Pirates have skulls. Pirates are fun. Yeah, look that up on YouTube. That Mitchell and Webb look. Are we the baddies?
So Beastman makes it back to Snake Mountain to tell Skeletor, like, hey, look.
That was such an absurd sentence. Beastman makes it back to Snake Mountain to tell Skeletor.
Yeah,
Go on.
Such is the joy of the Masters of the Universe, right? That is the kind of sentence that you're going to put together here. But he says, hey, the sword's back, and Tila has it with some guy, and Triclops has followed them to the Resistance headquarters.
3 eyes, right?
Yeah,
Just checking.
You got it, baby. 3 eyes. And he's followed them to Resistance headquarters, where Tila brings Adam in to the rest of the guys. Ram Man, Fisto,
and he
Lubricon, Salivor, and Moss Man is in there as well.
Moss Man.
The only Jewish He-Man figure, Saul Mossman.
Good. Jesus.
Yeah. And this is where we get our first sort of gag with the names, right? Because Adam does say, like, oh, it's Ram Man. Like, why Ram Man? Yeah, because, you kind of ram things. Oh, who am I? Fisto. Because you fist things. I do not fist things. One guy's like, I'm pretty sure I saw you fist a goblin once.
Yeah, he did say that. Yeah.
It's funny. It's good. That's funny shit.
This is
a gag that is funny in this movie, I think.
Totally.
But they don't believe he is who Tila says he is, so they take the sword and they lock them in a jail cell, essentially, with a giant robot and a drunk, who we'll find out is Duncan, Man-at-Arms. Tila's dad, who is fallen on hard times since he wasn't able to protect the king. And the robot is like a battle bot that Adam recognizes that has been sort of neutered and had their kill switch disengaged.
Tila's kind of a dick to her dad for the next 35 to 45 minutes.
Well, if he has been kind of a drunken buffoon for the last 15 years, then okay.
Then maybe it's fine.
Yeah, sure. You only get so many years of being a drunken asshole as a father before your children are allowed to fucking pull up.
All right.
But yes, bad guys know they're at Resistance headquarters, so they send in their drones to attack, right? Things start blowing up. Adam convinces BattleBot, or whatever, who's actually Roboto, who was another He-Man figure, to bust through the doors to get them out. They grab the drunk Man-at-Arms. They're like, come on, we gotta go. And he's like, no, I'm gonna stay here right next to this vomit. Okay.
Yeah.
You could make a choice.
Yeah.
But they exit the cell, and this is a sort of Flash Gordon moment because as they're walking down the hallway, another door explodes, and the sword of power just slides on the floor right at their feet.
Yeah. The sword of convenience falls at their feet.
We don't want to waste any time with any sort of dialogue. Like, here you go. You're off and running.
Guess what, kid? Move on.
Adam grabs it. Keep it away from Skeletor. Fleeing the base. You see some more like Tila's super capable superhero kind of thing.
Yeah,
whooping
she's kicking ass.
stunt rolls, and all sorts of shit. And they get to the hangar so they can get on a ship and fly away. But there's a bunch of bad guys, including Trapjaw.
That's right.
Like, oh shit! Duncan's having flashbacks. To when Trapjaw gave him 4 earlier, and he couldn't protect the king.
Mhm.
But Adam's like, hold on. Let me try something, okay? And he tries his HR training.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, notice tensions are running high. Maybe we can de-escalate the situation a little bit. Talk about, well, it doesn't work.
Of course not.
I will say, this is one thing I do actually like about this movie, is they tried to incorporate this into his power. Like, his power isn't just being the strongest man in the universe, but he actually has empathy, kindness, humanity, and that's what makes him strong. And I kind of dig that about this movie. Well, it doesn't work this time.
Yeah.
Because Trapjaw, his claw comes out, and there's a little bit of like, ducking under the claw and rolling along the ground. And
buffoonery.
Finally, they're like, hey, use the sword, Adam. And he does. And he says the words, baby. By the power of Grayskull.
I have the power. Mm-hmm.
I do like this transformation. I mean, it's super digital and whatnot, but
it's good.
I'd been waiting for it, and this moment does deliver. I was like, this is cool. You know,
then he kicks the shit out of that dude.
The heavens split open, power comes down from the clouds, you know, he floats in the air and loses his pants and shirt, I guess, and gets a loincloth and boots and a weird bandolier thing. I don't even know what you call that. Like, as
it's
clothing.
got like a Maltese cross on it.
Yeah, it's like a web
biker
gear
man.
Kinda.
Yeah. He should have grown like a beard.
That's Bikor. He was a different
Bikor. Yeah. Bikor, your beard looks good today. Bikor's crushing fucking Coors Lights.
It's got a pipe full of PCP.
Yeah.
Nothing can stop Bikor.
There's a nonstop Marlboro Red dangling off his lip. Mirrored shades. Bikor!
I feel like that could almost work as a
Yeah.
He-Man character. Yes, and now as He-Man, he puts the whooping on. Kind of realizing how strong he is, he tears off Trapjaw's arm. And then, this is when in the movie I was like, whoa. Dude, you just smoked like 10 dudes. You just fucking killed.
Yeah.
You just murdered people.
Yeah, because he tore the gun arm off and then just gunned down everybody that was there.
Yeah. And it's pretty great.
Yeah.
You know, He-Man was always one of those cartoons, and I mean, all of them were this way back in the day, where like, if they were fighting, they would destroy robots without any problem. But if it was like an actual person...
It was like the A-Team?
Yeah, you'd have to show them like parachute away or land in water and then come back up. Like, they couldn't actually kill anybody.
You have to build a giant gun that shoots watermelons and knocks guys over. Oof! Yeah, fucking A-Team. Machine guns everywhere. Not a single person gets hurt, except B.A. Baracus in one episode where he gets wounded in the arm.
Well, just drink your milk, B.A. You'll be fine. I ain't drinking no milk, fool! 5
I ain't
minutes
getting on
later,
no plane, fool!
sleeping soundly as the plane takes off. So yes, He-Man just murders a bunch of guys. They get on the plane, they shoot out of there as Skeletor comes out into the hangar like, who's that guy with the beautiful blonde hair and the rippling muscles and the all-over tan?
Yeah. Okay. Skeletor's a trisexual. He is interested in everyone.
Yeah, he'll try anything, right?
Yeah.
Nothing can stop the power of my boner.
Where is Pinor?
After them, get the sword, says Evil Lyn. And Tila's rocking, it's not quite the Talon Fighter, which is what the toy was called, but it is like a plane that has sort of a bird-shaped nose on the end of it, and they're in hot pursuit as bad guys fly after them in like buzzsaw planes. I forget what these things are called. Maybe like rotors or something like that.
Saw oars.
Yes. but essentially like crafts hovering with two saw blades spinning around them.
Which are maybe propelling them.
And Tila tells He-Man, help us out. It's like a sled or a skiff or a speeder bike from Return of the Jedi is really what it looks like in the back of this thing. And you get an extended scene of digital nonsense here. And I'm not a fan of this at all.
Yeah. First, it's like a Millennium Falcon. You're in the gun seat shooting things, and then he gets in the bike, right?
Yeah. I just don't dig all of this stuff because it's like, again, just because you can doesn't necessarily mean you should. And then physics become real sort of wonky. And, you know, then he's getting flipped through the air and conveniently landing on other things. And
it's nonsense.
Yeah.
And these kind of action scenes bore me.
Yeah. At this point, I feel like we should all take a cue that less is more. Just do it less and do it well as opposed to bigger, faster, more. Because, I get a little bored with it too.
It's like the Haunting remake. Everything was like, blah, 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 blah. Everything's all bad, bubbly, digital bullshit.
Yeah. And the whole time, Jan de Bont screaming.
Yeah. More! 13% more!
He-Man and Tila and Man-at-Arms will essentially fend off these guys. I think He-Man's kill count goes up by like another 4 here.
Yeah.
So he's probably somewhere around 14 now in the movie before the Talon fighter crashes safely in the woods.
Yeah.
And they have escaped from their enemies. So they're safely in the wilderness, and meanwhile, back at the rebel base, Skeletor is asking them, who was that man with the rippling muscles? And they won't talk, so he takes Moss Man, and he dissolves him.
Yeah.
Look, I made mulch.
That was kind of maybe almost funny.
Yeah. Now, what I wish had happened to Moss Man is what happened to my Moss Man. So, Snake Mountain... Skeletor's castle had like a special room in it where you could pour slime, because this back in like, I don't know, was this 84? Slime was really big.
Sure.
Like sliming things. And there was a room in Snake Mountain where you could pour slime down on guys, which is fine. You would just wash dudes off and wash off the slime.
Yeah.
But Moss Man...
Not Moss Man so
he had
much?
sort of like a velour covering to him.
Yeah.
And
he had G.I. Joe's hair.
He got slimed. And Moss Man never recovered from the slime of Snake Mountain. So I really wish that they had slimed Moss Man like mine got killed.
Nice. I might get you a Moss Man for Christmas. Unslimed, of course.
Yeah, no, a man's got to slime his own Moss Man. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
You get a pre-slimed Moss Man? It's just,
you don't
no
want
good.
that.
No, nobody does.
That's what you find in a hotel room that you check into. Oh.
Moss Man also smelled like fucking like pine sol.
Really?
Yeah, yeah.
Is that because we tried to clean him?
No. Moss Man, that was his natural musk.
He had a scent to him before.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh.
He had a natural musk, not to be confused with Musk Man, who was
much different. Musk Man came in a bag that smelled like an old sock.
But after Moss Man gets mulched, Fisto is like, I'll tell you who it is. It's Adam. He's the son of the king. And Skeletor is like, son of the king, eh? So at the crash site, He-Man and Tila and Duncan are coming together, and Duncan's got his old armor on. He's giving himself a shave, so he's just back to having a stash. And Skeletor sends them a message via Aurora Borealis.
Which they also did in the 80s movie.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, because when I was watching it that night, I was like, oh, same thing.
Oh, that's like cool. I don't remember this.
Langella in the sky. Beware, blah, blah, whatever, blah, blah.
Wow, you remembered the lines exactly. That's amazing.
Yeah, that was it.
But Skeletor's like, I know who you are. Guess what? Your parents are alive. Bring the sword to Snake Mountain, and maybe I'll let you see them. So Adam's like, oh my God, we gotta go. And Tila's like, no, we can't. And then He-Man and Man-at-Arms are like, yeah, we should. And she's like, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Easy
No,
to
we got
convince.
this. Okay.
I didn't even have to use this hypno ring I found on the set of Flash Gordon. Excellent. Let's go.
By the way, Tila, I've been meaning to speak to you about something.
Yes. And they do have a little will they, won't they moment in this too, where like they get a little closer and a little closer and a little closer. And then Tila's like, oh no, you're my friend. You're my best friend. And you'll always be my best friend. And nothing will come in between that. And he's like, shucks. I'm like 6'5" and rippling with muscles, and the girls still don't want me.
Just got friend zoned.
Yeah. Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, Friend Zone was a different He-Man character, actually.
Friend zone.
Yeah, he just had his hands in his pockets and a sort of like
my
forlorn
guess.
look on his face.
Yeah.
You know,
Kinda
right?
shrugging. Head down a little bit and a hump in his neck.
His accessories, it came with 2 full pint glasses of beer because no one would drink the other one with him. Shit. Oh. So they all go to Snake Mountain to see his family. He's going to bring the sword, and this is where they meet Goatman, the most metal of Skeletor's henchmen.
Yes.
6'8" red demon, goat horns, white paint on his face, fangs.
Pretty typical stuff.
Give me the sword. I'm giving the sword to Skeletor and no one else. And they're like,
okay.
And then Evil Lynn's like, okay, let's take the sword to Skeletor. But the rest of you guys go in the dungeon. And I thought, did you have any plan? Because you could have just had He-Man go in there and then everybody else like tries to sneak in the back door or something. But instead they're like, I'll just go. You guys get arrested and you'll figure it out.
Yeah.
Okay, then.
You know, Allison Brie didn't play well for me as Evil Lynn.
Yeah.
Kristen Wiig would have been better.
Yeah, actually, I was talking about this with my wife about Allison Brie, and we simultaneously came up with the name Lucy Punch. Do you know who that actress is?
No, but she sounds like a He-Man character.
Lucy Punch.
Yes. Is she friends with Fisto? She knows Fingor very well.
Fingor.
I apologize.
That's great. That's great. Lucy Punch has been in a bunch of stuff as always kind of like a smaller role and stuff. She's a British actress and she nails the sort of like oversexed, campy henchman sort of role. And she would have been fucking fantastic. She's in Into the Woods, which I know you haven't seen. And she was also in that. There was a series of unfortunate events TV show they did a couple of years ago that was actually really good. She's in that, but yeah. Anyway, Lucy Punch would have been a fucking fantastic Evil Lynn.
Yeah, she even looks like Allison Brie in the character. She totally would have worked. You're right.
Yeah. So yes, He-Man is led to Skeletor. He sees him like hanging out on the balcony of Snake Mountain. He draws the Sword of Power. He's going to go after Skeletor, but then Skeletor steps to the side and there's his dad.
Dun, dun, dun.
King Ragnar. And this is when Skeletor essentially turns his henchmen loose on He-Man, and we get a pretty extended fight sequence here.
Yep.
Again, great choreography here. I know they trained for like months, stunt training, sword fighting. Honestly, sounds like an awesome job that I was jealous of when I was watching the behind the scenes stuff.
Sure.
But there's a lot of really great stunts and stuff in here as he takes on Stinkor, or Spikor. It's not Stinkor. Spikor and Goatman.
Doesn't somebody get stabbed onto Spikor's back?
Yes.
Like another dude just murdered?
Yeah, absolutely. He gets thrown on Spikor's back. It's a little bit goofy and stuff, but yes, He-Man is murdering a bunch of dudes here.
Yeah.
Including one of these guys. He was never in the cartoon, but he is in the other Masters of the Universe movie. He's got kind of like swept back white hair.
Oh, yeah. I know who you're talking about.
I forget his name. He's got a name like Gorp or something. It's a very un-He-Man type name.
It's not like Lionhead or something, because it did have kind of a lion's head, didn't he?
A little bit. He's definitely got like a mane of hair.
Yeah.
He looks like White Snake's road manager or something like that. He's like really old and leathery looking with like too much hair swept back.
He's got a half a bottle of wine. And he's talking to the groupies about, I can get you in to see the band.
Yes, exactly.
Check out these rings of mine.
True villainy.
Yeah, true villainy.
He-Man's kicking ass. At one point, he loses the sword, but then he's like picks up a dude and he's hitting dudes with dudes. And He-Man's dad dude looks on and he's like, that's my dude. There's so much dude on dude action at this point. Ooh. At one point, dudes are piled onto He-Man and he's like, dude, and just like blows them all off at one time.
Just blowing dudes left and right.
That's right. Swords, axes, guns, chaos. And then he breaks off Goatman's horn and stabs him with a horn and then punches him into some lava. I was like, that's good He-Man action right there.
Yeah, it is. Do I like this movie better?
It's more fun to talk about than it is to watch.
You're right.
He-Man comes back for Skeletor, but is frozen with magic.
Ha-ha!
He fails his saving throw against hold person. And Skeletor is taunting him. And then He-Man gets He-Mad. Bam! Burst of power cracks the ceiling and it brings it down on Skeletor and He-Dad. Oh, shit.
Yeah.
No! He runs to the rubble. He starts throwing off giant foam rocks. Digs Dad out. Dad is dying. They have a heart-to-heart.
Sorry, I didn't grow up to be the person that you wanted. You were always the person I wanted, or the son I wanted, or whatever. It's one of those, isn't that nice?
It takes like 2 minutes. It takes 2 whole fucking minutes. It's like the longest scene in the middle of this. And I'm like, where the fuck is everybody? Where's Skeletor? Where's everybody else?
They're just like, standing by watching.
They have a touching
I'm interested to see what happens next.
That's right. I never reconciled with my father. And he gets knocked out by Skeletor. Skeletor's got that big staff with a ram's head at the end.
Isn't it called like the Havoc staff or something?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
Nice.
KO's He-Man. He gets thrown into the dungeon. He will revert back to Adam here as he's thrown into the dungeon. And here he reunites with his mom, the queen. She's down there too.
Dun, dun,
Looking pretty good for spending 15 years in the dungeon.
She has not aged.
I don't know if this is the dungeon diet, but
she's doing cucumber rinses.
Oh, yeah. Skin looks good. Hair still, well done.
Probably smells nice, too.
Well, Skeletor is fooling around with the sword, but even when he holds it aloft and says the words,
by the power of Grayskull.
No good.
Does
happen.
not work.
What's wrong with this blasted thing?
He chokes out Evelyn a little bit. Hey, now.
Hey, she kind of likes it.
Yeah, it's a very toxic relationship they have.
It is.
But she just can't stay away.
Bring in Fingor and Luberdon.
Shit. She says, look, if we're at Castle Grayskull, I can make this ritual work. We got to bring the sword to Castle Grayskull. And he's like, okay, then. But meanwhile, Skeletor has made a fatal error in that he's put all of the heroes of Eternia into one room. They're all in there in the dungeon. We got Fisto and Ram Man and He-Man and Tila and Man-at-Arms and Roboto.
Vestor, Vagino.
Drano, Mr. Clean, the scrubbing bubbles. Like, they're all ready to clean
Oh, man,
house.
I love this. The fucking Crest team is in there.
Yeah, the Crest team. Thundar is there with Ariel and Ukla the Mock.
Thundar. Hell yeah. That's a movie I wish they would fucking do.
Me too. Yeah. And we reunite with Cringer, the green lion, who's grown full size now. Oh, shit. Something they could not afford to do in the other Masters of the Universe movie because they would have had to paint a tiger green.
Yeah.
What is this, the Beastmaster?
They would have had Siegfried and Roy on set, and that would have been a whole other fucking thing.
So, yeah, he gives them a little HR speech talking about success in the workplace and working alone put us in the dungeon. But together, there's nothing we can't achieve. They're like, what? These bars are Titaniacs or some made-up metal. Like, there's no way we can get through them. He's like, yeah, but the cave is stone. So essentially, they're going to use Roboto to blast through
Why
the
would you?
ceiling of the cave and push the bars out and make their escape. And this is when we get the Queen needle drop.
Yeah, Princes of the Universe from Highlander.
Yeah.
Honestly, I like this part, but as they walk through the dust and start to choke,
Yeah.
I didn't get it.
Oh.
And then I hear people talking about how that's the worst joke in the movie. And I was like, wait a minute, that was a joke? I just thought they were like coughing because of the dust, and I thought it was silly, but I didn't really get that it was like meant to be a joke.
Oh, yeah. Triumphant to the sounds of Queen as they slow walk out of the prison, but then all the dust in the air, they start coughing, and the bad guys are like,
awkward. Yeah.
I don't know if it's a beat too long, a beat too quick. I don't know what it is, but for some reason, a lot of these jokes just fall flat for me.
Yeah.
But yes, they fight their way out of Snake Mountain, and then they're all headed to Castle Grayskull, right? Big
Boom, this is
climactic fight, right? Skeletor's heading there for the ritual, and then we get most of the heroes in the front lines there. Fisto, Ram Man, Dion, who is like another character there, who is some girl that slammed at him in the lockers when he was a kid or something like that, he says.
Some chick that bullied him.
No, that particular actress was Lady Pool in the Deadpool movie. She's a stunt performer, and she does kick a lot of ass in this fight. She's a fucking badass, spinning around, shooting people, and kicking the shit out of them.
This is a big good fight. This is cool. It's a little CG heavy at times, but it's cool. This is where you get the funniest joke.
Yes. Let's fist the bad guys. And give them head, Ram Man.
Yeah. And Ram Man looks at him like, what?
Yes. Yeah. Okay. So those guys are taking care of a plethora of robots and other baddies, and then
fisting them and ramming them,
giving them the fingor.
Yeah. Oh my God.
But Adam, Tila, and Battle Cat are going into the ritual room inside Castle Grayskull, where they will do the final confrontation with Skeletor and Evelyn and Beastman, right? Pretty much rocketing in there, and Adam rolls right up to the sword to turn into He-Man, right? Man-at-Arms and Roboto are hanging back, trying to give him some time. But Skeletor...
just murdering dudes on the bridge.
Oh, yeah, like crazy. I think this is also when Man-at-Arms has his like final confrontation with Trapjaw. After Trapjaw takes Roboto out. Oh, no, not the robot.
Kind of a sad moment. Roboto has been like a cute character with the nonchalant sort of sounds like Rosie the maid from fucking Jetsons.
Oh, yeah, you're right. There are some similarities with Rosie there, even in the shape of her sweet, sweet head.
Yeah. And then, she dies essentially, but, find out that not really.
A robot.
Yeah.
Her head. So he carries around her head like a football after Man-at-Arms essentially goes into Trapjaw's ship and wrenches open his mouth and stuffs a grenade in his head and jumps out the window. Like, okay.
He tortures and murders Trapjaw.
He-Man, heroes of Eternia. He-Man's kill count is at like 30 now.
Yeah.
Man-at-Arms is torturing somebody.
What are we going to learn at the end of this episode? Hey, kids, sometimes it's okay to not be a neighbor to somebody and murder them instead.
But Skeletor and Adam are fighting, and Skeletor uses his Havoc staff, or whatever you just called it, nerd, and he splinters the Sword of Power.
How dare you?
Right. So Adam is knocked back, and Skeletor is like, you're weak, puny. Where are you even from? And he puts his hand on Adam's head and does like a sort of Vulcan mind meld into him. And then we flash back to a lot of those scenes we saw from Adam on Earth.
Oh, yeah. This was weird.
On his date. And Skeletor becomes his date at one point. He's basically just picking apart the person that Adam is. He's in the workplace, drinking like a Starbucks, knocking over Daryl.
Yeah. Asking him if he stapled those TPS reports.
Yes, essentially. It's very similar to that.
Yeah.
You're no hero. You're just a loser and a misfit. And it's an extended sequence where Skeletor is essentially everybody from Adam's human life, or all these people we've recognized, and telling him how worthless he is before Back in Eternia, Skeletor picks up the shards of the Sword of Power and
Stabs him
in Adam's gut.
Yeah.
Adam's back.
Very
on
Conan.
Earth.
Very broken Atlantean sword.
Dying. But as he's in his bedroom on Earth with all the drawings of Ram Man and Fistor, the sorceress appears to him in bird form and says, "Listen, I got the ring out of a Cracker Jack box. The Schwartz was inside you the whole time."
Yeah.
He realizes that it's not the sword that has the power. He says the words, "I have the power." And so he comes back to life, pulls the sword out of himself, becomes He-Man. And then, again, he tries to reason with Skeletor. "Hey, there's no need to fight. Why don't we stop all this?" And Skeletor's like, "Never, He-Man." So then...
I'm the villain.
That's right. He does. He says that, doesn't he?
He says
I'm the villain. All right.
Yeah.
So He-Man, he punches the he-fuck out of Skeletor. We get a bunch of like slow motion and sped up things. Jean-Claude Van Damme, eat your fucking heart out.
Yeah. He's ragdolling him into shit.
Yeah. Just filling him in like a coloring book. Bam, 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 bam.
He's definitely pulling the jersey over the head for sure.
Yeah. And then it ends when he grabs the ram's head on Skeletor's staff and sort of supercharges it, right? Until it explodes and blows Skeletor to smithereens. And you just see like Skeletor's empty skull bounce along the floor. Yay!
Huzzah!
6 months later, Queen is back on the throne. The Falcons are flying. Eternia looks amazing again. And I did think, actually, this was funny, too, that it does have the cartoon ending. Roboto has been rebuilt, and she looks like the toy now, where you can see the gears moving inside her. And she's like, "This is a little revealing." And then all the guys standing around put their hands on their hips and throw their head back and are like,
yeah, for the freeze frame end of episode laugh.
Yes, absolutely.
That was great.
Yeah, they make a few more jokes. This is actually the first time he ever references that he is He-Man. Because they're like, "Oh, you named him Fisto and that guy's Mechaneck? Like, what did you call yourself?" It's like, "You probably make fun of me." And then they do, because they're like, He-Man, Jesus, what does that even mean? He's like, it means a very masculine fellow.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then there's some sort of distress signal, right? And he's like, "Oh, Cringer, we've got to run and essentially change into He-Man," which is the conceit of the cartoon, was that no one knew that Prince Adam was really He-Man, even though they look the exact fucking
They're the same guy.
But here, all the heroes are like, "Does he think we just forgot about the last 2 hours and 20 minutes of the movie?" Because we all saw him change into He-Man over the incredibly long length of this movie. We haven't forgotten. And then he rushes out to do some good, to help Eternia on the back of Cringer, now Battle Cat, crests a hill and holds the Sword of Power aloft, and roll credits.
Yeah.
That is Masters of the Universe.
How many after credit scenes were there?
I only stayed for 2. We got the Orko. Orko was like the magician character, cute character in the cartoon, who I always hated as a kid because I thought it was dumb.
I thought Orko was dumb too.
Orko was like, "What did we learn this time?" And then
we got the She-Ra one.
Yeah, the She-Ra tease.
Yeah.
Whew, I don't know that that's going to happen.
I feel like Amazon's going to do it.
Boy.
It may just be direct to streaming. I think this movie's going to make more money in streaming and on the site,
Yeah.
It's a big IP for them. Listen, Amazon's all about fantasy right now. Today, they just announced that Gennady Tarkovsky, or whatever that guy's name is, the guy that did Primal and Samurai Jack.
Yeah.
He's got a Conan animated series that they're going to do.
Oh, okay.
For Amazon. I'm excited about that. That's cool. But they also got Rings of Power. They've got a lot of fantasy shit. So.
Okay. I mean, listen, I'm a sucker for anything where people swing a sword around. I always have been.
Yeah.
So I will line up for that one too.
Sure.
But I can't help at the end of this movie just feeling like a little bit disappointed and also a little bit embarrassed in a way. Like when that dad and his, 10-year-old son left like a third of the way through the movie, that's when I thought like, oh fuck, who is this movie for?
Sure.
Is it just for nerds like me? Because if kids don't like this movie, what kind of fucking hope is there for this?
Yeah. But again, in all honesty, maybe he pooped his pants.
He probably shit his pants. Yeah.
Yeah, it could be. Tyler, have you ever pooped your pants?
Who?
Go on.
No, who are you talking about?
Tyler?
Oh, you mean Tylor?
Tyler?
Take us out.
And tell us if you've ever pooped your pants.
The head, the tail, the whole damn thing.
Whoa, well, that ends another episode of The Head, the Tail, the Whole Damn Thing with your industry professionals, Mike D. McCarthy and Jameis Knight. This is Tylor Patton, your announcer. Join us next time for Cube and Backrooms. I can't believe we've done 50 of these things. 50. It's our golden anniversary. Please send lots of money. Bye for now.
And the pants pooping?
The year is 1996. Set dressing. Lift the couch. 1, 2, 3. My bowels let loose. I dropped the couch and walked away. My coworker, what the hell, man? I knew I was on a limited time schedule. I waddled to the bathroom and got into a stall. Pulled down my shorts. What a mess. I used my knife to cut away my soiled underpants. Then used about a half a roll of toilet paper, shoved it up my ass. I call that a man pond. Anyway, I got back to work and my coworker says, "What the hell was that?" And I said, "I'm sorry, I just crapped my pants." And he laughed and laughed. I said, "Hey, it's true, man." And he said, "Yes, I know, I can tell by your face. But only you would admit such a thing. That's why I'm laughing so hard." Anyway, we got back to work. And we delivered the set.
Thanks for the honesty.
Ah!